Hello, hello, hello. Hello, friends. Whoosh, whoosh. Hello. Who's out there? Anybody? It's a little bit late on a Tuesday, but that's okay. Am I dark? I'm not wearing my red. I feel like I'm... Maybe the brightness needs to go up a little bit. Objection! Turbo, welcome to the stream. Hello. I was just looking at my webcam. Do I seem like I'm not bright enough? Maybe. Let you guys be the judge of that. I can't find my webcam settings. Here they are. One day I'll know what I'm doing. Is that better? If we just lose the... There we go. Yeah, better? Yeah, it's better, I think. There we go. How are you guys doing? It's Tuesday, where it's the beginning of the week. I mean, except for the fact that it's not Monday. How are we doing? How are we feeling? How are we hanging out? You guys ready for some Phoenix Wright? You guys ready for a couple hours of Phoenix of the Wright? I need to go close that door over there. Hold on a second. Oh, snap. Things over casually. My phone plugged in. I, of course, just tripped over the cord, so I just threw my phone onto the floor. Of course I did. I do that so much. I'll have my phone plugged in and on my desk, because the cord actually... The outlet's over there, so the cord runs over here, and I'll walk this way, and I know the cord is there. I know it's there. And I'll step over it with my left leg, and then I go to step over it with my right leg, and it's like my right leg is lazy. Banana in my system. It's like I don't know how to lift my right leg high enough or something, because I swear I am. But then I always trip over the cord, and I'm like, what the... I'm gonna find out that I've got like some kind of problem, like a limp or something. I'm gonna find out there's something wrong with my leg. I've got that Fanta in my... No, I don't have that shark in my system. I got that Fanta. I can't drink a shark. Can you? I guess, maybe, if you liquefied it. Kind of a horrifying thought, but you could, maybe, I guess. What the heck was I doing on my... No, yeah, I would never. I would never. What am I have forgotten how to do anything here. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Where are you at? There you are. I forgot that I was looking at software. So I went to go pull up Phoenix Wright, and it was a list of software. I'm like, where's my games? And I'm like, oh, I don't have any games showing. And then I clicked on games. And then I'm like, well, where's my installed games? I'm like, oh, I'm just showing all my library. Okay, I'll click the little install button. There the games are. And I'm like, what is wrong with me? I guess this is one of those, like, you know how last week I had like a very off day? Today's gonna be one of those off days for me. Brain, barely braining. Brain doesn't want to do the brain today. Brain doesn't want to do the work today. The work sounds like a lot of work. You juice the shark. You juice the shark? I don't know. I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know if you should be going around juicing sharks. How? How do you juice the shark, Turbo? Are you ready to meet Acro? Yeah, we still haven't met Acro. I put freaking Mo on the thumbnail for this stream because I didn't know who else to put on the thumb. Like, we're gonna get a new witness. I think we're done with Mo for the time being, right? But like, we've interviewed Ben and Trilla, we've interviewed Mo, and I'm like, we haven't met Acro, and I've already had Maximilian on the thumbnail. So I'm like, I'm running out of people to put on my thumbnail, and I've not met this Acro person. So I assume we'll meet them today. You can eat the shark? No, that's illegal. You can't eat shark. I think that's legal in some place. It's not legal here. Shark is definitely illegal to consume. in the United States. As far as I know, in all of the states, as far as I'm aware. I'm pretty sure there's no outliers. That might be different elsewhere. I'm not sure. I think it is. Is it illegal? Am I thinking of something else? Like whales? I know whaling is illegal. For sure. I don't think it's legal to eat shark. No, put down the forks and the butter knives. Pick up your Fantas, raise a toast. I've got a little bit of updates in terms of the stream schedule. I just put out a stream schedule in a post. So I have this week's stream schedule. I haven't been doing schedules because I've been slammed with like work and stuff, but we're starting to find a little bit of a stride again. We're starting to, you know, get our lives put back together here. Today we're doing Phoenix Wright. Tomorrow we're doing Phoenix Wright. This week is actually really light on the gaming, on the video gaming. But I hope you guys will enjoy what I have for you guys anyway. Today and tomorrow are Phoenix Wright. But then Thursday we're doing our pet parade, which will be me going through and looking at y'all's pet pictures and rating them and just generally talking about pets and doing pet things, basically all stream. Thursday's like a just chatting stream. It's kind of like the return of Thirsty Thursday, but this one's gonna be pet themed. So if you've got pets that you want to share some photos of for the pet parade this Thursday, you can join the Discord. There's a channel in the Discord server where you can post pictures, but you can also go, if you're on mobile right now, you can go to my channel, go to where it says like view community or whatever it is. It's towards the top, visit community, whatever, and you can post stuff there as well. I assume that works Android and iPhone. I know it works on Android, and it's mobile only, so you'll have to do that from your phone. But you can go to either one of those places, and I'll be collecting pictures and stuff for Thursday's stream. Erica, welcome to the stream. Mo isn't funny, okay, but is Mo funny? That is the question. Morning, Derica. Hello. Did that work? Did cast shark morning? Did that work? You can add another word and it works? Get out of here. Get out of town. Now I need like an actual morning shark. But that's today, that's tomorrow, that's Thursday. Then Friday, we're doing a karaoke night. I owe you guys some karaoke. We've got that coming Friday. We'll be streaming nice and early and running for however long it lasts. I never really know with the karaoke ones. It could be 9, 10, 11, midnight. I don't know. You never know. And then Saturday, we will be returning with a Jackbox stream. I don't know why I said returning, but we've got a Jackbox. I still owe you guys. I still have a list of things I owe you guys, and I am working my way through that list right now. I am being shark attacked right now, and I don't appreciate this. I give, and what do? You throw a shark at my face. I'm Steve. No, I'm Mo. My name is Mo. That's the schedule this week, are those things. And like I said, I've got a whole list of things that you guys have unlocked through various magic passes. Why do y'all hate me? I try so hard. Jessica, welcome to the stream. So that's what what I'm working on, is trying to knock out some of those extra bonus streams and sprinkling in some sprinkling in some Phoenix Wright here and there and that kind of thing. We do have a Jackbox one coming up. So if you haven't seen that schedule yet, I did just post it to the community tab, the posts tab on my channel, so you can check that out there anytime throughout the week. It's also got the times listed there. Keep in mind the times are Central Standard Time. They're all listed for when I'll be starting. And yeah, that's my little announcement there. Le Passion outfit. Is this the Passion outfit? Is this the outfit for Passion? Asked shark karaoke. It's all gonna be the same shark, but could you imagine? You already put some bangers in the karaoke channel. That's right. Oh yeah, for karaoke, also you can go to the Discord server and place your requests there. I don't have a place to place requests in the community tab right now. I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll probably make a post for karaoke requests for non-Discord people to leave requests as well. Extra priority to members of the Discord, because y'all are the real ones, but I'll probably do that tomorrow for non-Discord people. All of them are in Carafun. Have you've done your? What if I use a different app this time to really just completely throw everybody sideways? Could you imagine? Have you seen the Minecraft movie? I have not. But I am Steve. I have not seen the movie. No, I'm a social movie goer. I've mentioned this before, but I'll mention it again. I'm a social movie goer. If I don't have anyone to go see a movie with, I simply don't watch movies. I don't do it. If I don't have someone to go with, I just don't see it. It doesn't happen. And I'm an introvert that stays inside all the time. So as you might imagine, I don't have a lot of folks I can go see movies with. Try so hard and got so far, but in the end, no, we'll have to save that for Friday. The Sound of Music just turned 60. What's it sound like? 60? 60 years? 60? What year is it right now? 2025? 60 years ago? What is that? 2065? Holy cow. It's almost as old as I am. You did your homework? Good. Did you study? You've done your homework? Ryan, welcome to the stream. MagicManMo, welcome to the stream. What have you done today? Work. I worked. I saw the new Conjuring movie today. It was fun. I didn't know they had a new Conjuring movie. I don't even know it's out right now. I didn't know they had a new Conjuring movie. But see, here's the thing. Did you go with friends? Or did you go see it yourself? I don't know if I could do that. Could I drag myself by myself to a movie theater and just watch a movie alone? I mean, I could, but it would feel so pointless. You know what I mean? Like, I could always just watch a movie from home. Like, I could stream a movie. Like, I've got, like, Netflix and stuff. Like, I could just stream a movie. But I never do. What is wrong with me? What's wrong with my brain? You've been making keychains of your OCs. I think I did see that in the art chat in the Discord server. I think I did see you doing that. Are they actual like keychains, or they kind of look like cutouts, like paper cutouts? Or are they made out of something? What's the for? What you say? What's the lyrics? What are the lyrics to that? What you say? Blah 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 way. What you say? What are the lyrics to that? I don't even know. Hang on. What? Do you know what I'm talking about? What you say? I don't want you to leave me, though you can't. No, that's Jason Derulo. Is that even the song I'm thinking of? What you say? That you only meant well. Okay, that might be the one. Yeah, Jason Derulo. Jason Derulo. Okay, we'll have to save that for Friday. Save it for Friday. I hate that my brain does that. My brain will remember like half of a lyric and just simply not the rest. For a song that I do know. I gotta see the Minecraft movie? Why? Why do I gotta? Why do I gotta? Nice shirt, thank you. Oh, this old thing? Oh, this old thing? Oh, thanks. This shirt, I know, I don't wear this one a lot these days. They're cutouts, but I use them as keychains. I mean, for sure. I just didn't know if you were going to, like, I didn't know if they were, like, I don't know. They just look like paper. I just didn't know if you treated them in some way. Like, I could see if you could get them, like, laminated or something to give them a little bit more protection. You know? Because otherwise, like, if you've got them on your, like, backpack, right? They're on your backpack. If they're just the paper, then, like, if it rains or something, it might ruin them. So you might want to actually, like, laminate them or something. That's all I'm thinking. That's the only thing that I'm thinking. For paper, I guess it would be, that's the only thing I can think of. It would be like a lamination or something. You've got no material? Check out your school. Oftentimes your like college libraries and stuff. I don't know about where you live, but oftentimes your like college libraries will have like laminating equipment. So like just swing by there and it might be either free or really cheap for students. That would be my recommendation. Dude, libraries are your best friend. like the college libraries, at least here, they've got all kinds of stuff. You can do all kinds of things at a college library. It's amazing, the Minecraft movie. Did you see it recently or something? It came out a while ago, and you're suddenly very passionate about it. Did you like just see it? What if I don't ever see it? What if I refuse? Will you summon Jack Black to come force me to do it? What if I said no? What if I said you can't make me? You studying the architecture area? There's 3 shops. Then go to one of them. Also, it doesn't matter what part you're in. You can always walk over to a different part. You could just, or you know, bus. I don't know how widespread your college campus is or whatever. You can always wander to another department. Well, if you're a student at your university, you get to use your university stuff, dude. Dude, just look like you belong. I don't know. I've been in both the engineering, the science, the arts, and the English I've been in multiple, because I changed my major so many times. I've been in so many departments. I just wander around anywhere. You can't stop me. You can't stop the funk. Can't stop, won't stop. Short stop. Pit stop. You'll summon Jack Black. Thanks for the idea. I hope so. I want to have a stream collab with none other than the Jablinski Games. Guys, remember over COVID when Jack Black had a gaming, a quote unquote gaming channel? You guys remember that? That was a thing. Where's Mia? He was here like an episode or 2 ago. Where's Edgeworth? He's been gone for a minute. But we did see a flashback of him not long ago, so I think they're teasing us a little bit. My boy, please, my boy. All right, without too much further ado, since we're starting this stream kind of later in the evening than usual, let's get rolling, shall we? Hello, friends, and welcome to Let's Play Phoenix Attorney Ace Wright, the Trilogy. We're going to hit the continue button and jump back into our Turnabout Big Top Part 3 investigation. I think we just finished day 1 of the trial, and I think we need to get back onto the crime scene and learn more details and meet who this Arco man is, because I don't know. Edgeworth is jail, actually. Is he? I'm not sure where he is. He left a note for us. He left a note for people, but I don't know where he actually is. Where's Innie? I think she's doing hard time. Or, you know, murder. I think she's doing either hard time or she's been sentenced to meet her sister. December 29th, 3:03 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices. Have you read the note? I think we read the note. That was at the end of the first game, I think, right? I think we read it. It was like, I have to leave. Goodbye forever. I don't remember what it said. I have to leave. Goodbye forever. Nick? What is it? I've got a confession to make. I'm terrible at figuring out magic tricks. I mean, that's kind of part of the point, Maya. They're not supposed to be easy to figure out. That would make them less fun. Magic tricks? Yep, magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? It is half of it, yeah, sure. But I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. That's because they're illusions. They're tricky like that. They trick your eyes. That's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Wait, what trick did Pearly show you? Pearls did a magic trick? What kind of trick was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off. Like when you grasp your thumb and you just yank it off like that? Like one of those? Come on, Maya. Heh. First she put her right thumb next to her left hand And then it just separated. Okay. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Incredible, Maya. Incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? How? How'd you do that, Nick? Ah! 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 Like that? Like what? Like that one? I'm not doing it very well. It's like the little, like the kid, like for kids. It's like the coin behind the ear. How'd you do that, Nick? You're like a real magician. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm no good at it. I really should be doing... No, I said I would do no magic. I would do no magic tricks until my 10,000 subscribers special. I would be doing magic tricks for you guys right now, but I said that that was for 10,000. What? Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. That one's a little bit more complicated. I don't know how to fly. You'll take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out. No, figuring it out can be part of the fun, especially if you like to do it. OMG, a teaser. No teasers. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. Nick, you've been watering the plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too. I don't think it needs to be watered twice a day, but I'll stop if you want to start. Well, we don't want to drown poor Charlie. But he'd get bigger, or he'd drown. Does she want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? It won't be. It'll drown. You can overwater a plant. There's a giant building next, just outside the window. It's the Gatewater Hotel, a high-class luxury hotel. Lately, they've been holding huge events at the Gatewater. It seems they've really become a top-class hotel. I wonder if that bellboy would remember us. Maybe. Possibly. Question is, will I remember the bellboy? A poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurai universe. You know about the new Steel Samurai movie they are making, don't you, Nick? Yeah, I heard that they're making a movie starring the new cast. It's already out. Critics say, time to commit harakiri if you miss this action epic. I don't know what harakiri is. You don't say. You know, I bet the star will win this year's Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. Why does everyone have a Grand Prix? Okay, oh yeah, whatever. All right, already, I'll go see the movie. Yay, we were just talking about seeing movies. We need to have a movie night on Discord, guys. Actually, that's one of the guys, we unlocked, I promised a movie night months ago, and we haven't done it. What do we think? Sunday night, movie night. I'm not gonna stream. I wasn't gonna stream Sunday. Movie night this weekend. I'll let you guys fight about that. Akiri is like the honorable way to stealth die. I thought that was senpuku. What's senpuku? I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Instead of dying by your own terms? Oh, interesting. It's a samurai honor thing. I'd have to look it up. You're free? Sunday night? Movie night? On Discord? Anyone who's watching this stream right now, if you're not on the Discord, you'll want to hop on it for that. Sunday night, Discord. I'll set up an event for it, maybe? Maybe. We gotta pick out a movie. We'll talk about that later. Yay, let's hurry and wrap this case up so we can see it. Is there a Steel Samurai movie we can watch? What are we thinking? Action, adventure, romance, horror? What do we want to watch? My desk. Since I don't have time to sit, it's unusually clean. It's covered with dust. Maybe you should use your desk every now and again. Maybe I frickin' should. Difficult looking legal books stand in a formidable row. They mock me. They call me names. Hey, I'm reading that one. You know I'm studying the law now, right? Are you? I put that bookmark on the page I was reading. Don't you dare move it! What? You're reading these? A bookmark, huh? You mean this thing? This is just a slice of Velveeta cheese. It was only on the second page. Well, you have to start somewhere, right? You do realize that you have 1,000 pages to go, right? Maybe you really should sell all these books, Nick. I just found out. We might have known this, like in game 1, in the first game, and I just forgot. I was Googling stuff today on Phoenix Wright. Don't worry, I wasn't spoiling myself. I was doing other things. But I had this thought. I'm like, wait, why does Maya call Phoenix Wright Nick? I literally Googled, like, Phoenix Wright real name. His name's Phoenix Wright. I'm like, what the frick is Nick? And it's because Nick comes from Phoenix. I'm like, bro. It's just a nickname. It's a nickname. Our nickname is Nick because Nick is in Phoenix. My brain melted. Maybe I already knew that when we first started playing the game, but you know, the dementia kicked in and I just forgot and just accepted it. Anyway, so I melted my brain earlier today. You did? Did I know that? You heard of a good movie we could watch? You're teasing me by not telling me. It has to be available somewhere I can stream it. Like, we're not gonna actually, like, do, like... I'm not gonna take my phone with me into, like, an actual theater and, like, stream it to Discord. It has to be something I can access from home. Alright, so that's our examining. What do we got to talk about? What do? I don't see any way out of this. We're stuck between a rock and a hard place. There's no way we can solve the mystery of a criminal flying by tomorrow. Well, I hope we can. We better. I was thinking, do you really think the criminal flew through the air? No, I honestly think the costume was, like, strung up. Or something like that. The only one who thinks that is Mo, right? He says that he saw it. He said he saw a lot of things, Maya. He said a lot of things that he did not see. That's true. Mo looked awfully serious when he said that. Yeah, but he's... I don't like Mo. Mo's like the worst. Except maybe Ben. I don't really care for... I'm still trying to figure out that dynamic. Do you think he might be trying to frame Max? Oh, he's definitely trying to frame Max, right? Someone is trying to frame Max. It's either Ben and Trillo, or it's Mo, or it's all of them. Somebody is doing that. If that was it, he would have simply said, I saw Max. That would have been enough. There's no reason why anyone would believe he flew. Well, yeah, but the footprints thing. But what if the criminal really did fly? I mean, it makes total sense. If you were trying to set up Max, you wouldn't just say, oh, I saw Max. You would say, I saw Max. And then I saw Max, who's known for flying, fly away. Like, it makes it unquestionably him. You know what I mean? Someone is setting him up. But what if the criminal really did fly? Like, what, on a broomstick? There's only one person who could do that. Max. That's what I'm saying. You're really not helping my confidence here, Maya. That's okay. I have unshakable confidence. Some would say I'm a con man. Nimona? I've actually seen Nimona. That's the one with the shape-shifting girl, right? I've actually seen that one. I thought that was a cute movie. That was a really cute family movie. If I'm thinking of, unless I've completely invented that. That was a really cute family movie. Clavier? I don't know who these people, I don't know anything about Apollo Justice yet. That's for the future. That's for way down the road. Netflix unlisted it? I wonder if that's region locked. There's no way it's unlisted here. It's a Netflix original. I'll have to look. It might be region locked to you though. Netflix does that. It does region locks. I'm pretty sure last time I was on Netflix, I literally saw it in the lineup. Unless it was like a going away soon lineup. I'll look. I mean, I've already seen it, so we're probably not gonna watch it, but... Isn't there something else strange about the footprints in the crime photo? I don't think so. I have looked at the photo a couple of times. I don't see anything else strange about them. Personally. I mean, like... Unless this is supposed to be... It kind of looks like he was standing here, and then did a left foot stutter step, and then this one went down over here. So unless you're saying this is strange, in my mind, the way I'm imagining him walking, that's not that weird yet. The thing that's strange is that we don't have any other footprints other than his, as far as I can tell. There's only one set of footprint. Oh, see, that's not strange. That's like, dude, that was like 2 streams ago. We all already know that. That's why he flew. The idea is that he was flying. That's the idea. The idea is that Maximilian was like flying. That's why there was no footsteps. That doesn't completely make a lot of sense because like you would think that there would be steps somewhere, even if not next to his body, which is why I think the costume was like strung up, right? I think it was being like lifted with like a string or something. But yeah. Where were we? Any ideas? Everyone seems to hate Max. Ben, Trillo, Mo, they all have nothing nice to say. Yeah, because he's being paid like $1 billion. Then that means everyone else is probably making peanuts. That magician does seem rather full of himself, doesn't he? Especially when he says things like customers only go to the circus to see him. I mean, if it's true though, right? He even hit Ben over the head with a bottle. Well, that's a lover's quarrel. I mean, what? But what? But that doesn't seem enough to frame another person for murder. Well, it depends. It depends. Maybe someone wanted Russell dead. That's why if Mo is the one that set up Max, I think Mo just doesn't like Max, and Mo wants to maybe try to take over the circus after Russell. Maybe he's like kind of next in line in some kind of way. I don't know how circuses work. It works like royalty, right? I don't know. If someone wanted to take over after Russell, then maybe it was like a 2 birds, 1 stone thing. And it was proven that neither Ben nor Mo lied on the stand. Mo lied like 1 billion times, dude. Granted, we still haven't met Acro. That's going to be the wrench in all of our theories, because we haven't even met the guy. Or girl. I don't even know. I'm assuming it's a guy because I'm a guy. I just assume everyone's a guy until I learn they're not, and then I change. That's what I do. Everyone's a man until you say you're not. And then I'm like, okay. Maybe Ben saw the ringmaster wearing Max's costume. I mean, I do think that's what happened. I do think that happened, on a personal level. But Mo clearly said that he saw Max himself. Yeah, I don't believe any of these knuckleheads. Acro's room did look manly. I mean, it just looks messy more than anything. Girls have messy rooms. It's true, just ask a girl. Should I show you stuff? Is there stuff that we're just getting? Is there anything worth here? What do you think about this seasoning bottle? That is a big question. You want to know something, Nick? I love to put pepper on my hamburgers. Okay. But I also like to put pepper on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. See, okay, I do like pepper. I love me some pepper. But on a PB&J? Why? Do you think I'm weird? Yes. I mean, I thought you were weird before, so that my opinion has not changed, but still. ... You don't seem to be in a very good mood today. Of course I'm not. I have to find a criminal who has discovered the ability to fly. Yeah, I guess that would put you in a bad mood. Sorry, I know you're trying, Maya. What do you think about the wooden box? 20 pounds, huh? That's pretty heavy. Not really, I mean... like 20 pounds. Like, no, this isn't box sized. I mean, like, for a wood box, for like, cause like if you look at the picture of the box, right, in the court record, in the crime scene, I'm just gonna be hoisting a weight now. If you look at the size of this box, look, this thing is the size of this man, and this is not a small man. You know what I mean? This thing is the size of his entire torso, right? And it's a solid wooden prop box. It's only this heavy. That's not a heavy box. I mean, like, it's heavy for like long distances, but it's a big box. Especially since the only thing inside was a small bottle of pepper. Yeah, that's the weird part. The weird part is the contents. The more you think about it, the more it starts to make your head hurt. Didn't Gumshoe start to say, though, that maybe the box was lined with something, like some kind of metal? Like it's like bulletproof or something? Didn't he start to say that and got interrupted by Francisca? But compared to tomorrow, this will all be a happy memory. Tomorrow? Don't get ahead of yourself, Maya. Let's concentrate on today. Live for today, not for tomorrow, obviously. What do you think of Russell's autopsy report? What about this? Yeah. Sorry, I got nothing. I must have been trying to think up of a joke or something. No jokes. What about the ring? Can you believe this cost 3 months of pay? 3 months! Wait, did Ben say that? Did Ben say that? I like how it says a cheap ring with an eerie sparkle. What makes it sparkle eerily? I don't think Ben makes a lot of money though. I'm not trying to like throw shade, but like I doubt like I kind of wonder about that. Like apparently Max was being paid a lot, which means there's not a lot of money to go around to everyone else. Trillo doesn't skimp when it comes to Regina. He's really in love. Sure. It looks like a real glass stone. Its brilliance is amazing. All right, if you say, is it a cheap ring or not? Everyone's like, oh, it's so pretty, but I thought it was a cheap ring. Is the ring part made out of aluminum? I bet Money would love to get his hands on this again. Yeah, the monkey. I'll have to give this back to Trillo sometime. Nope, it's mine now. I'm gonna use it to propose to another lucky lady. Money the monkey, a monkey who takes care of Acro. Wait, the monkey takes care of Acro, not the other way around? What about this? All right, she doesn't have anything to say about money. What about the circus map? What do you have about that? Nothing. What do you think about broken bottles? Whoa, Max used a broken bottle to crack Ben over the head? I assumed it was not a broken bottle until after the cracking. No, it broke because Max cracked Ben over the head with it, that's what I'm saying. You must have really hit him hard then. I guess I should give it a try for research purposes. Come here. No, thank you. I don't need you cutting me on that bottle. I've got a nice bottle right here for you, Nick. No, yow! Did she actually hit me? That's weird. It didn't break. It's either the broken bottle is a prop bottle, which breaks really easy, or he would have had to hit Ben really hard to break a bottle. That is true. Wait, are we actually about to discover something here? Of course it didn't. You hit me with a plastic. Oh, she hit me with a plastic bottle. Durr. You do it. Glass bottles are like actual real glass bottles are hard to shatter because they're meant to be sturdy for transport. They are. You have to hit someone real hard. The ones that you see in the movies are prop bottles. They're built to break. I've used some before, actually. The prop ones. I've used some. They're fun. They break way easy. Way easy. What about the promo poster? What do you think of that, huh? What's the matter? Oh, which poster's cooler? This one of the Steel Samurai. Oh, I remember this conversation. I think you mentioned hanging it up here, actually. I think a poster of a magician in a law office is kind of strange. No stranger than a poster of a hunk of junk carrying around a spear. That's the Steel Samurai. Yeah, we've talked about that before. Which means we've probably talked about the papers, too. Look at this, really makes you think about these things, doesn't it? Like what? No matter how great a medium I become, there's no way I could make this kind of money. If you become a really good medium, you could do some like YouTube or something. you could become a medium influencer. So it's money you're after. You only live life once, right? Well, then you might as well live it fabulously. What you need to do is contact the spirits of some like pirates, of some ghost, like, you know, pirate ghosts, and learn where their buried booty is. No matter how you look at it, this is definitely Max's silk hat. There's even a feather stuck in it. There's something wrong with this hat, though. Mo's testimony, right? He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. That's what he said, but the hat was found on the ground at the scene. This really is a mystery. I assume it fell off, but could it be that there's two hats? Could it be? Oh yeah, the picture of the crime scene. Right. I wonder what that wooden box is. Propose to Francisca. I just saw that. It was probably left at the scene. Maybe I will, Turbo. I can't believe there was only a bottle of pepper in that thing. It must be related to the crime somehow. This is fun, isn't it, Nick? Not really. It may be fun to solve mysteries, but don't forget this is a murder case. Aw, you're right. I should take things more seriously. Nothing on the Magatama. Would you like to see my badge? Well, your badge is still shining. Barely. It may be showing a bit of wear, but I try to take good care of this thing. You sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you have shown it to me? He's right. I whip it out at the drop of a hat. At the drop of Max's hat. Okay, and then there's a few people. We can run down the line real quick. What do you think about Mo? Mo is a really nice guy, don't you think, Nick? After, you know, I liked Mo until the trial, and then I despise the man now, so not really. He taught us all about the inner workings of the circus. Did he? Yup, it definitely made me look at things in a new light. Sure. And he's got such a great sense of humor. It tickles your funny bone, doesn't it? No, I'm kind of tired of the guy. Well, I can't argue that some people might find it funny. But the only thing it tickles on me is my desire for high-quality earplugs. This is where I would insert a promo for some noise-canceling headphones. Contact me, somebody. Who wants a sponsorship? What do you think about Russell? Everyone loved the ringmaster. So I'm told. Why would anyone want to kill such a beloved man of the big top? We still don't know what motivated the crime. It'd be good to have some inkling of the motive before the court tomorrow. What do you think about Regina? You and Regina became buddies real quick. Regina's so cute. I have to admit that her smile does have a sort of hypnotic power. Do you think she actually has, like, for real, like a secret power, like a super secret, like, hypnotism power? Because everyone's obsessed with her apparently being cute. And it's weird to me. It's strange. It unnerves me. Can you believe that she's an animal tamer? That's so cool. I'd like to try animal taming someday. Nick, lie down, roll over. Once this case is solved, I'll roll over for you as many times as you want. See, I don't know how I feel about that. Yay! Remember, you promised, Nick. I don't know how I feel about that promise. What do you think about Francisca? You know, if she wasn't so mean, I think she and I would get along. Yeah, but that's the problem. She is so mean. And that whip, that thing hurts. It really hurts. It is kind of cool, though. I wouldn't mind having a whip myself. No, thank you. I bet that cracking the whip on you once or twice would be just what the doctor ordered. Why do you want to abuse me? Why me? What did I do? You're evil, woman. You're an evil woman. No matter what the crime, we always meet the same detective at the scene. I bet that's because he's the only detective on the force. That would make Gumshoe really elite, wouldn't it? Something tells me that no matter how you look at it, he's anything but elite. And what do you think about Ben? Being a ventriloquist sounds like an interesting job. I bet it's fun once you get good at it. Maybe I should give it a try then. Here I go. Hello, everyone. I'm Phoenix Wright. No matter what the lie or who the liar, I'll expose them for what they are. What's the verdict? You might want to practice not moving your lips so much. Yeah, maybe I should sign up for some expert training. Don't you have another type of training to attend to, young lady? She wants to do ventriloquism, she wants to do animal training, she wants to learn how to do some magic, she wants to study law, she's training to be a medium. Girl, you have more interests than there's hours in the day. What do you think about Max? If Mo says that he saw a flying criminal, that means it must have been... What's the matter with you? You know that people can't just up and fly. But Max, he is a magician. Without their bag of tricks, magicians are incapable of magic. Besides, what's the likelihood someone set up a flying device at the crime scene? Near zero. What if they set something up so they could trick Mo? Maybe, but I get the feeling that would have been pointless. And what do you think about yourself? Once you start channeling spirits, they say you lose sight of who you actually are. Oh, really? I wonder what that means. Huh, do you really believe that? Not really, but Just in case, I plan to write my autobiography. Your autobiography? I feel like it's a little early. I mean, I guess it's never too soon to start, but okay. Feels a little soon for autobiographies. All right, I got nothing else to do here, so I think we're gonna move. Let's go to, let's stop by the detention center, say hi to Max, and then we'll go to the circus. We'll probably spend a bunch of time there. December 29, detention center, visitor's room. Pow! I need a card. Take a card, any card. Kapow! Oh, my sweeties. You mind hurrying up and getting me out of this place? We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there. A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you your very own TV special. Really? What kind of TV special? Pow! Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live. Hey, that sounds like it would be an awesome special. But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real. Well, it would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law. That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out of here quick, I'll have no choice but to stage a real prison break. You seem awfully calm about that possibility. Tja, I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business. You're really committed to the bit, huh? Tell me about the night of the murder. I need more deets. The night of the crime. You didn't happen to fly off into the sky, did you? Here is how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the stoogey clown says. It wasn't me. Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying? You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. What did you think about today's trial? I was thinking about this in the court today. I've got a favor to ask you. Anything for you, sweetie. Be friends with the other performers in the circus. Fabulous, a great joke. Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? But... Kapow! I've won on the world stage. I won the International Grand Prix. International Grand Prix? Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something that I simply cannot tolerate. Ambition, huh? Something about what Max just said rings true to my ears. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I don't know. Is he big enough to really be on the world stage? Or is he a one-trick pony? He's got the flying move, but what else is in your act, buddy? What else do you got going on? Tell me about the Grand Prix. Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told this story like 100 times already, so it's a bit boring. We're sorry to make you tell it again. You must not have heard me. I am really sick of telling the story. But what can you do? Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Kapow. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have a picture from the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. Oh, I'm looking. You've got a couple of bunny girls. You've got a statue of yourself already. Cards, a giant trophy. I'm just looking around if there's any evidence or clues of anything in this picture. Can I use this for something? That is the first stage that I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. Wait, the first time you ever did the flying act was on the Grand Prix? So what did you do to qualify for the Grand Prix? How does the Grand Prix work? You see divas. Yeah, we've got that, but is there a clue? Is there a clue inside the divas? I don't think so. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself that I could die right then, and I'd die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim. Wow. By the way, I think everyone who is a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus. That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Nick, how about you buy me a trophy? That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya. My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. See, he's giving it to us. Can I use this for something? Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. You know what? I'll do that. Look and learn. Oh, that wasn't very satisfying. Hiya! That wasn't very satisfying. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them. Learn how to get thrown in jail. Grand Prix photo added to the court record. All right. Let's examine my man over here. This guard monitors the visitor's room. He's so quiet you could forget he was even there. I could never forget he was here if he wasn't watching everything. He's pushed up against the wall, kind of like a magnet on a refrigerator. Smile, you're on candid camera. Max keeps singing, glances up at the security camera on the wall. I wonder if he is still trying to be a star. He looks like a star. He looks like a star. Star. That's a different song. So we talked. Should I present some stuff to you? What if I show you the Grand Prix photo yourself? I'm normally fabulous, but in this picture, I'm the king of the world. I even got a fabulous trophy and a super fabulous bus. That's really cool. I wouldn't mind seeing your trophy someday. If you want to see one of my awards, you should just go to the cafeteria. The cafeteria? You mean the one inside the circus tent? Pow! Of course, the trophy isn't there, but the bust that I won is. It's in the cafeteria? We were just there yesterday. Nick, did you see a bust anywhere inside the cafeteria? I don't remember, guys. That was last week. I don't remember. Was it? What do you think about this small seasoning bottle? Have you ever seen it? What about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for you? Okay, so that's his default. Have you ever seen this box before? Not that he seems to be saying so. What do you think about the autopsy report? No? Okay. What about this ring? Have you ever seen it? Nope, he doesn't care about the ring. What do you think about money? There was a pedestal, but no bust. Oh, so maybe the bust is missing? Because we need to go back to the cafeteria. We definitely need to go back. Maybe it was missing? Who would have stolen it? Maybe after Ben got knocked over the head with a bottle, maybe he destroyed it or something out of, like, revenge. Possible. Alright, what do you think about the circus map? What do you think about the bottle that you bashed Ben over the head with? Max, how could you hit poor Ben over the head with this? I've been thinking about that lately. But he did call me a no-good, talentless hack of a fast food magician. You mean Trillo said that? Not Ben, right? There is no Trillo or Ben. There is only one Benjamin Woodman. I guess you're right. I mean, that is the adult, like, that is true. That is the adult way to look at it. Maximilian Galactica. No matter when you see me, you get shivers, don't you? I don't know the last time someone, let alone even something, gave me any shivers. The silk hat, the cloak, the white roses on my chest. They're my symbols. You know I had to cut the number of symbols to 3. Really? You had quite a few to begin with then, huh? Well, I thought that you could never have too many symbols. Sunglasses, beauty marks, soft pillows for lips, a beard, buck teeth. Oh, I remember the buck teeth comment. I gave all sorts of symbols a shot. But if I forgot one when I put on my makeup, everyone would forget who I am. That's awful, especially for a magician. That's why you want to pick just a few, like, calling cards or a few hallmarks. What about these? Fabulous. Now, I don't need you to sign your own papers. This is definitely my silk hat. I don't suppose I'm allowed to wear it anymore, am I? Max, this one of your excellent symbols, right? Uppy. What word was he trying to say? This was or is one of your, what word is he trying to, I feel like I'm playing Wordle right now. What word was he gonna say? Uppiness, up and up. What was he gonna, what is this? Uppity? Was he gonna say, is this one of your uppity, oh, instead of excellent, one of your uppity symbols? Oh, okay, I follow. I'm over here like, what's an uppy? That's right. Honestly, though, I only like it because of the feather and the brim. Keep leaving the text box? Oh, what, to type uppity? Because you were slow on the draw? That's fine. It's okay. That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. He was going to be like a father to me. Alright, I think we've gone through everything pretty much. Well, we didn't go through all the profiles, I guess. What about this? Doesn't care about that. Okay. What do you think about Mo? What do you think about him? What about this person? Unfortunately, I don't take on apprentices. I mean, just look at the face on this one. Alright, so he's got nothing to say about Mo. What about Russell? Just between you and I. He wasn't a bad guy at all. He wasn't such a bad guy. Oh, Trillo and Mo kept calling them that yesterday. You say yesterday, but I think that's actually still today in game. For me, like that was like last week for streaming, but in game, I think that was literally just earlier today. Because the next part of the trial, I think is tomorrow. I think, if I remember right. I could be wrong, but I think we went from the court straight here. Am I wrong about that? Maybe. He wasn't a bad guy. I can say that for sure. That's the first time I've ever heard you say something nice about someone, Max. He must have been a really nice guy. What do you think about Regina? Regina. Kapow! Ah, my sweetie pie princess. She must be really lonely with me all cooped up in here. Actually, she was laughing and rolling around with her tiger. Kapow! She is my special someone, and I am her special someone. Uh-huh, very complex. What about, do you know about Francisca? Uh-huh, this woman, huh? God, you're throwing a lot of cards all of a sudden. Hiya! Well, my type of woman is a gentle sweetie pie. Let that mean what it means. Sounds like you are describing Regina. Well, that's just more for me. I mean, he's definitely not describing Francisca. Did you have a chance to meet Dick Gumshoe? What about this person? No, nothing about Gumshoe. What about Ben? Ben. You ain't got nothing to say about Ben? What about yourself? I'm sure you have lots to say about yourself. You mind taking a look at the... Oh yeah, he signs his own photo, doesn't he? I guess I have no choice, but really, is this the proper time or place for this? He signed his own photo. Nick, you mind giving that to me when the case is over? No, it's mine. He's signed it like 3 times. So, would you like to come up on stage with me sometime? Really? Is that really okay? I'll bring you up on stage as a volunteer from the audience. Really? I'll give you something before the show, and then on stage you'll sneak it to me. I remember this conversation. I remember this. Wait a second. He's planting her in the audience to rig a magic trick as a confidant. Yeah, I remember that conversation. Okay, that's everything we're gonna get out of you right now, right? I think so. Yep. All right, let's get out of here and let's get over to the circus, shall we? Let me go refill my drink. I'll be right back. This seems like a good spot for me to run. I'll be back. Let me go. I'll be right back. Let's meet Acro, yippee. Let's not. What if I somehow manage to never meet the guy? That's the alternate ending. The never meet Acro any % ending. December 29, Berry Big Circus entrance. Oh yeah, I forgot it's nearly New Year's. You hear that? It sounds like two people arguing. Oh god, I already don't remember what their voices were.
Alright, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yes. Wait.
Quit your waiting. Let's just give this a shot already. Alright, let's go.
Row your boat.
Row your boat.
What is happening? What's happening right now? Gently down the stream. Come on, Ben.
What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that.
I'm trying my best, but Trillo, this just isn't going to work.
Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're going to have to be on your own someday. If you can't handle something as simple as this, what are you going to do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo.
What are you doing here? Can't you see we're on a secret craft course, a craft training course?
I'm sorry. Objection! Secret crash training, whoa.
Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So we were trying to sing it around for our new ventriloquism act.
In a round? You can really do that? That's incredible. What does that mean? Singing around? What does singing in a round mean? I don't know what that means. Basically, they sing the same song but at different times. Oh, it would be harder if they sang at the same time. That would be truly impressive. Could he be his own chorus? That would be insane.
See, even they're surprised by the idea. I told you.
They're not the only ones. You even surprised me with your idea.
Once we've got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice.
You think so? Oh, I almost forgot. I wanted to give this back to you. No, don't give that to them. I want to keep it. I don't want Trillo marrying Regina. We're doing a community good by keeping them apart.
Ah, there it is. Now that I've got this ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
See, this is what I'm talking about. We should have kept the ring. We don't want this. It's a common ventriloquism trick. The last ventriloquist I watched, because it doesn't come up often. The last one I watched was Jeff Dunham, when Jeff Dunham was like exploding in popularity like 20 years ago. I was much younger back then. He had that huge rise to fame. I know he's still around. He still does stuff. But back when he was like exploding, that was like the last ventriloquist. And that was like a ventriloquism comedy act, not like... Because he's a comedian as opposed to just a ventriloquist, if that makes sense. That's like the last ventriloquist I remember watching. I think there was someone flipping through TikToks. I think I found one ventriloquism act. I don't remember who they were though, and I never saw him again. Jeff Dunham, the #1 comedian in Saudi Arabia? That can't be true. That can't be true. You have to be pulling my leg. That has to be an Ahmed joke, right?
Now that I've got the ring back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina.
I'd rather you didn't. I'm gonna do a quick examination. Is everything the same around here, or... Look, it's Max! Even when you don't want to see him, poof, he's right there in front of you. Well, he's hard to miss. Sure, the sign says Berry Big Circus, but looking around, it might as well be Cirque du Galactica. The stars on his cheek sure are dreamy. How about I draw a star on your cheek, Nick? I've got a marker. Oh, this is where we were talking about stars, right? I saw Erica did a picture of Phoenix with stars on his cheek in the Discord. I saw that. Number 2's Gabriel Iglesias. I kind of believe that. I know he travels. Nah, it's all right. I need to put, I think I mentioned this in another stream where I want to put like your guys' like memes and artwork and stuff, if approved, somewhere like in the stream as like a fan work, like fan art section, like maybe in the chatting screen or something. I want to do something with that. I don't know what to do. I think that would be fun. And by fan art, I mean it doesn't have to be me. It can be like of characters and stuff. But Darcy Lynn was a huge ventriloquism phenomenon once. Yeah, I don't think I know Darcy Lynn. I believe you. Ventriloquism has just not come up for me. I've just not seen ventriloquists. Nick, the entrance is right here. Maya, the circus is closed today. No clowns, no elephants, no shows. I know that. Nick, you can get your picture taken with Dolly the elephant. There's no Dolly, not today. I know that too. Oh well, I'll just have to take a picture with whoever I stumble across. Well, that would be Ben right now. It's not like we're here on business or anything. I think these are all so far the same info. I just didn't know if there would be any other clues. It's a snack stand. They have hot dogs, hamburgers, drinks, not to mention candy and popcorn. They've even got snow cones. Who would eat snow cones in the middle of winter? Nick, do you think we can buy some snow cones? Look around. There's tons of snow piled up all around here. That is not the same. That is not the same. Yay, wait a second. There's no syrup, though. I want syrup. Hopefully she doesn't notice the discolored snow in the corner. That's not syrup. It sure is not. Murder took place right over there. You never really get used to the feeling of being where someone's life was taken. I know, the ringmaster seems like he was such a good man. It's so sad for everyone. Well, Regina didn't seem to care, to be honest. Those streamers do a nice job introducing the circus performers. Maximilian Galactica and his comical comrades. You know, you don't really see too many streamers nowadays, do you? You're right, I haven't seen one in ages. I bet they stopped using them due to little kids climbing up to the top, which is insane to me. I don't think that was why. Ticket booth? This is the box office where they sell all the tickets for the circus. Tickets! Get ya! Tickets! They also sell programs. I forgot to buy one when we came to the circus last time. Then why don't you buy one now? Sounds like a plan. Oh no! It looks like I forgot my wallet! ... I'm not getting... If you want me to buy it for you, just ask me already. Oh, you know I'd never ask... I'd never do that to you, Nick. Yeah, she definitely would, though. She definitely would. She, for real, def would. The very big top is so very enormous. Yep, one look at the huge tent looming over you and you realize this is the circus. I know, it really gets your blood pumping, doesn't it? My blood is thoroughly pumped. We've pumped my blood to the actual maximum. It's like over aerated now with like a bicycle pump. All right, let's talk to these two knuckleheads. What about today's trial? I know you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yes.
Well, at first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted. Right, Ben?
Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right.
But then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben?
What? Oh, I would have thought it was the ringmaster. Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw. I think they did it. Tell me about this marriage proposal. Or they saw Acro, because we still haven't met the guy. I keep ruling Acro out because we still haven't met the guy, but we'll find out how he plays a part. I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely furious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her, even now.
Really? That's so sweet. But if you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Huh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
Right, waiting. Waiting for her to just fall into your lap. Yep, that's love. No, you gotta have confidence. You have to take the initiative. You have to show that you care. You can't just sit around waiting for things to happen for you. I mean, it'd be convenient if it worked that way, but it doesn't. You gotta put yourself out there. It's either Acro or the Tiger Lady. The Tiger Lady is Regina. Unless there's another lady. How so?
If you had a clue, you would know that waiting is such sweet, wonderful torture.
I think Ben is just too chicken to do it.
When your body aches for your partner's love, that's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that. Poor Maya, she's so red, she looks like a vine-ripe tomato. Is she embarrassed? Why is Maya other than that's just TMI? Ventriloquism. Tell me about your ventriloquism. When the body aches, Derek. Yeah, when the body aches. When the body quivers with anticipation. So how is this new routine working out?
Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routines are secret. We're going to take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
Revolution. Just masochism? Masochism? No, masochism's a little more hands-on. That sounds incredible.
But let me make one thing clear. We're not going to take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
That jerk? Wait, what jerk are you talking about?
Max Galactica.
Oh, okay.
Performers should aim for the world. Who does he think he is?
Trillo, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right, you're right.
Mark my words, I, Trillo Quist, will win the Grand Prix!
You're the man now, doll. Oh, here we go.
Row, row, row your boat will be the key.
Oh, will be a key to a glorious victory. I thought he was gonna sing this, the whole thing. Not to rain on your parade, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Sure.
Don't screw this up. You gotta be a part of this too.
All right. Well, for starters, we absolutely have to present everyone the Grand Prix photo. Would you mind taking a look at this? It's... I guess we won't need you to look at this after all. Was that just his default info? I thought he would actually have more of a response to that. What do you think about this pepper? Oh, he's got nothing on that either. Okay. Fine, be that way. What do you know about this box? Anything? Is this a box that you would keep a doll inside of? Because usually you transport, you know, your ventriloquism dolls around in a box. So maybe that's a thing. You're not gonna talk to me about literally anything, are you? Bro, cat has got your tongue. Tiger has got your tongue. What was the name of the tiger? Regent, I think? Regent and Regina. Practicing under the tent. I don't know. That was a weird song choice for me. He's literally gonna talk to us about actually nothing. Fine. Be that way, Benny boy. Do you want to see this contract that proves that Max is making so much more money than you? Would you like to wear Max's hat? I want to see if it fits your noggin. If the hat fits... Okay. He's got Trillo with him. I thought he would be a little bit more talkative. Alright, we'll try the badge. We'll try a few people. Yep, that's it. You're alright, alright. Alright, how about people? You want to talk about Mo? Would you mind taking a look at this? Dude, he is so not helpful. He won't talk about anyone or anything. Unless it's his own act. Well, he's got to talk about Regina, right? Oh, come on. Fine. Committed. I feel like we have to go through it. I've made it this far. I gotta click on everybody. You want to talk about yourself? Now's your chance. Sell yourself to me. Give me your elevator pitch. Give me your 60 seconds to sell yourself on, like, how cool you are. Pretend I'm Regina. Riz me up. Let's do a little role play here. He doesn't like gossip. True. He's not good with ad-lib. He's not good with anything. He's just not good at talking. Let's go to the... I guess we could go to the lodging house next. We'll probably need to go around everywhere. The lodging is my best bet to meet this Acrogue person. So let's go that way. December 29, Lodging House Plaza. Oh, Gumshoe's still here. Oh, it's you two. You look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest? I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Ms. Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her. To do what for her? Yeah, I figured as much. Let me tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown sucks all your energy. Every time he's done talking, he looks at you like you should be doing something. I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes. The jokes that you're clearly not understanding. I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing too much? They say frowning uses more muscles, so I mean... Francisca really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening to Mo herself. No way, pal! You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip? No way! More room for me. Why are you defending her? Gummy, I love that for a name. Gummy! Oh, Gummy Shoe, Gummy Bear. That could be your himbo name. You could be Gummy Bear. Guys, do you know who sang that? Who sang that song? I want to say this was like somewhere in like Europe, like a German band or something. Does anyone know the Gummy Bear song? The I'm a Gummy Bear. Oh, I'm a Gummy Bear. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? From like 2000. Was it 2000 or was it even earlier? I was gonna say 2004, but maybe that's when I discovered it. Barbie? No, not Barbie Girl. Gummy Bear. I don't think it was by Aqua though. I don't think Aqua did Gummy Bear. I think it was a different group. But it's kind of the same vibe, kind of the same genre. It might not be, but it's the same vibe. Yes, we are not 11. I don't know how widespread Gummy Bear. I don't know how widespread that is. No, like people. I don't know. I don't know how many people know about that. Tremendo Classico. Is it really? Is it what is Osito? I assume is bear, right? I thought Oso was bear, but Osito would be like a little bear, maybe. Gominola. Is that what it's called? Osito Gominola? Is it go? Well, I'm pronouncing that. Is it Hominola? Is that an H? Gummy Bomba is the best song. I'm a gummy bear. Okay. Anyway, we'll save it for Friday, maybe. Freaking Gummy Bear, dude. How old is that song now? Who sang that? Someone Google that for me. Prosecutor Von Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Every time you don't want her to show up. That's why I'm never seeing her. Oh, God, that's rough. Not the original song, the Gummy Bomba song. Oh, okay. Maybe I don't know that. Maybe I do know that one, but by a different name. I don't know. I'll have to look it up now. Don't show up. 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 Please. Show up. Show up. Show up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. She's directly above us as we speak. Oh, dude, I hope she just Assassin Creed straight down. Just knocks me out. Huh? How's that possible? According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. If that's what happened, it means the killer passed right by this window, pal. Oh, I see. Who lives in that room, behind the window up there? The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Ms. Von Karma's gonna start her investigation up there. That's what I want to do. I don't get any ideas going up to the acrobat's room. Got it, pal? That's what I came here to do. Get out of here, Gummy Bear. Get out of here. Ugh, Franziska Von Karma. Once she's done with her investigation, I think I'll go up there and check it out. So she is actually up there right now as we speak. I'll scale the wall. Gummy Bear had so many classics. Well, Nuki Nuki, Ahugar, Bubble Up, a TV show. No, I'm not aware of any of these things. I just know, like, the song. Anything else to check out? Something's covered up by this tarp. An old sign, perhaps. Nick, look out! They've got the killer trapped behind that tarp! No, they don't. What, it wasn't funny? You know it wouldn't have hurt you to look even a little surprised. Ooh, she didn't notice that I was too scared to talk. You do realize that interfering with investigation will get you a free whiplash tattoo? That just gives me all the more reason to interfere, Korjan. You're not reading the room. That is everything that I want right now. This safety light was on at the time of the murder, wasn't it? That's what they say. There were performers in the lodging house, so it makes sense that it was on. I bet the killer was worried that someone would spot them during the crime. Possible. This is the condenser for the air conditioner. It hasn't been used in a while. I mean, it's cold out. What? How'd you figure that out? You're not making things up now, are you? Well, it's cold out. Hold your horses. It was easy to figure out. It was snowing before the murder, right? Well, look at the condenser. The snow is still piled on top of it. Wow, Nick. I'm impressed. Maybe you should be a PI instead of an attorney. Maybe. I'd give Gumshoe a run for his money. The ringmaster's body was found here. I heard that the way he fell over made him look like he was carrying a wooden box. But what in the world really happened here? I guess if I move this out of the way. Yeah, if these are like the footprints and this is where the box landed. Oh, no, now that I think about it, we didn't really... I forget the order of operations the first time we were here, like when we got the crime. I don't think we got the crime scene photo until we were already in trial. So now that I'm here and I've seen the photo, it would make no sense for him to die falling like in that direction toward, like, if he was carrying a box, where was he going? It's a wall. It's just a wall. Like, where would he be taking the box to? So unless he was storing that box outside, which some storage is happening out here, or the box was already here, he walked over here to look at the box because, it doesn't belong here. What's this doing here? And when he was distracted, clonk, right in the back of the head. I think the box was the distraction. Possibly, right? To lure Russell into like a corner, maybe? To get him into position? That's what I'm thinking. Because otherwise, what would he be doing? Anyway, anything else to look at, though? No. I can't talk Gumshoe. Can I try to... I can't go upstairs. I can go to Mo's room. I guess I'll do that while I'm here. I don't want to. December 29, lodging house, first floor, Mo's room. Mo's not here. Oh, thank God. If he was here, you would have been able to tell even before you stepped into his room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Aha, 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 ha, ha. What do you think he is laughing at when he's all by himself? Oh my God. Does he do that? He's just giggling to himself? I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes. He must really love his work. Does he have any clues in here that I should be scooping up? You really gotta give it to Mo. Slipping on a banana peel 100 times a day, that's incredible. Maybe I should try giving it a shot myself. Stop taking up new hobbies. I guess I'll start out by juggling. Stop it. Maybe you should start with spirit channeling. Just a thought. Yeah. Summon Mia here. We could use her. Mo's got an excellent pair of pajamas. Laid on his bed in an excellent manner. Pajamas. Pajamas. PJs. They're not actually pajamas. They're actually... I don't know why I keep saying pajamas. I grew up calling them pajamas. I don't know why I call them pajamas all of a sudden. I don't know why I'm doing that. They're actually costumes. I guess you could say that they're professional sleepwear. All those clown costumes lined up like that. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. It is kind of odd that he sleeps surrounded by his own costumes. I mean, I get that he's just using the wall space, but it is kind of like he is going to bed surrounded by... You know what I mean? Like, it's just like if you woke up in the middle of the night from like a dream or something, you're surrounded by like these people-shaped costumes just hovering over your bed. It would just be kind of strange. I don't know about you, but it's creepy. Look at the collection he's got. It's incredible. It must be a collection of clown costumes from around the world. Oh, I almost forgot. What is it now? She better not want me to try on one of those. I was thinking of starting a costume collection myself. Girl, you are doing too much. I'll call it World Spirit Channels. We can display it in our office. Our office? As soon as you start paying the bills, you can say that. Who knows? Maybe she will. She's learning law, remember? Mo seems to be a voracious reader. Look at all the hard books he has here. Clowns for Dummies. The joke's on you. Treat your peons right. And the classic funny jokes are funny. Wow, Mo is very studious. The joke's on you, huh? I wonder if that's foreshadowing in some way. Look at the ceiling. It looks like someone punched a hole in it. You're right. I wonder what happened. I don't even want to imagine what goes on in here. Actually, I think Mo told us. It happened like forever ago. I don't remember. Was it when he was like jumping on his like trampoline or something? I think he told us. I just don't remember what it was. These carrots look like they are the pick of the crop, don't they? I still don't get why he went with carrots. What do you think about this theory? A long time ago, the circus was down on its luck. Mo was so hungry that he had to steal the horses' food to survive. But he got addicted to their orangey goodness. I laugh, but I think Maya might not be too far from the truth. Maybe. Tee-hee, clown equipment is so funny looking. He's got a bouncing ball, a unicycle, he's even got a trampoline. But they're all broken. Well, you've got to give them all a shot. Trying is the most important thing. He sure seems to have tried them all, but were any of these useful? Window? This is where Mo witnessed the crime. Well, this is where Mo witnessed some craziness. I mean, come on, a flying criminal? Jeez. If we had a normal judge, he'd never believe something like that. But we do not have a normal, we have anything but a normal judge. Honestly, we have anything but a normal situation to even consider. All right, I don't see anything else to examine. And I'm not allowed upstairs, so I guess we're leaving. Let's go to the circus! To the big top! The big top! Maybe we can meet Regina over here. December 29, Berry Big Circus Big Top. Huh? Where's Regina? Probably in the lion's den. I don't know. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here. Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you? Don't say that. Tigers will eat chickens. No. I'm just, allergic to wild tigers. It's the fur. It's the boots with the fur, you know? Hey, look. That's where Max makes his grand appearance. It's grand, all right. I want to try entering court like that. How'd I know she'd say that? Did you imagine? You get kicked out of court for being too much. Phoenix will explode like a wild tiger. Remember Papers, Please? What about it? I don't remember a tiger in Papers, Please. Whoa, those lights are huge. If they fell from the ceiling, you'd be going to the circus in the sky. Life is so fragile, isn't it, Nick? Maya, don't say such dark things. I'm still worried a tiger might be loitering. It can be snuffed out in an instant by falling gargantuan lights. So fragile that I've decided to eat as much good food as I can before I die. You know what? Not a bad idea. Like hamburgers. Apparently you didn't notice the big sign that said closed by the snack stand. Aw, it's closed. We already went over this. You can't get any snacks right now. Ah, a ladder. It's just a step ladder. What's the difference? They do the same thing, right? I think you should stick with the basic facts of the matter. Oh, okay. Not even worth arguing with her on this one. See, this rope. What does the rope mean? The rope's gotta mean something. The person who refuses to leave, I will explode like Wild Tiger. Your memory's better than mine. I have no idea what you're talking about. Was it the goofy man that's always trying to, like, sneak in? He's always got, like, forged papers because he's, like, a criminal or whatever. I think I let him in. I don't think he ever said that line to me. I think I let him in. I could be wrong. I honestly don't remember. You're asking a man with dementia to remember a very specific line from a game I played 2 years ago. Was that last year? 2 years? How long ago was that? Stepladder moment? Wait. Stepladder moment. You step on it to go up. That's true. Hey, it's a rope. Probably for tightrope walking. That's a bit strange. There weren't any tightrope walkers in the show when we saw it. Right. I feel like that rope's gonna come up. For some reason, I just think the rope's important. I don't know why. I just think the rope is important. There doesn't seem to be anything here that can help us. Not a single clue. You know, I've been meaning to ask you. What exactly do you mean when you say clue? What are you looking for? You know, a bloody chainsaw, for instance. Well, there's definitely not one of those here. What about the stands? We've literally done all these before. I was hoping for new dialogue. The seats are so far away from the ring, but they make up for it with the amount of people that can see a show. Hey, Nick, Do you think that if every person in the audience screamed all at once, the vibration they'd create could cause the big top to collapse? I hope not. I'm glad I don't pay you to come up with this stuff. The big top should be like fabric-y, right? I feel like it would just rustle in the wind. All right, I don't see anything else. All right, cool. Nothing going on here. Can we go to the cafeteria? I want to check out this pedestal. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. You actually have dementia? Well, no, I don't think I do, but my memory is absolute turds. What am I doing? Anything? I can't go meet Acro right now. Francisca apparently is up there investigating. I'm not allowed to go up there. The stepladder dialogue is a popular recurring joke in the series. Is it? Have we had a step? See, this is what I mean by the dementia thing. Have we had that joke before? Like, besides the big top, other than Turnabout Big Top, I don't remember us ever talking about step ladders and ladders and jokes like that. Has that happened before? Really? Yes? What do you mean, yes? I have no memory of this joke. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. Oh no, it's Mo!
Right, welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria!
Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood. Is it a stepladder or a ladder? It's an airbrush. Remember the first game of the third case? No, I don't. No, I don't. Which one was that? No! Turnabout Samurai in Studio One. Okay, I remember the Samurai case. I remember that case happened. Don't ask me for a single name from a single character in the entire... Don't ask. I have no idea. Rise from the Ashes. See, what's Rise from the Ashes? I don't know what that is. Phoenix and Emma reenact the... I don't know what that is! Which one was Rise from the Ashes? Was that in the first game? Which case was that? That was case 5. Oh, that was the one with Gant. I couldn't even remember Gant's freaking name, like, last week. I was like, what was that guy's name who was the bad guy? God dang, someone needs to look at my brain. Yikes, he's in an awfully good mood.
Alright, you know what time it is? Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza?
Who's crying when they eat Mexican? What do you mean? What? No one cries when they eat a Mexican pizza. Everyone has a great time.
Come on, you can answer this. It's easy.
I don't know. Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction?
Buzz, wrong, try again. Okay, what do you think, girly?
I got it.
Okay, what is your answer?
Are we telling jokes or doing riddles? Because they are in the cafeteria. That's just awful. That's just terrible. For starters, did he... Wait, I wish I could back up and look up. Did he say cafeteria Mexican pizza? I feel like Mo said, why do people cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Then Phoenix was the one that said, because it's in a cafeteria. This is terrible. This is a terrible joke.
Exactly! It's an incredibly sad place, that cafe!
This is terrible, guys. You're fired. You're both fired. I did it! What's going on? He's being too nice. Yeah, because it's all going according to plan for him. Alright. I want to examine around. Is this the pedestal that's supposed to have the bust on it? I do kind of remember this now that I'm thinking about it. I didn't really think of it as being a pedestal for the bust, but like I do remember a thing with Max on it. This is strange. There's nothing on top of the stand. Look here. Max is written on it. It must be his VIP table. Oh, because, yeah, we were like, oh, it's... Because I remember saying this is awfully small to be a table. Isn't it a bit small to be a VIP? And then Phoenix must have said it, too. You won't be putting a 10-course meal on this. Oh, you could still eat hamburgers, right? I do remember that. That's right. That's right. There are dirty dishes all over the place. It must have been too hectic that night to clean up. You know I can't stand a mess, Nick. I think you and I should clean this place up for them.
Yay, you two are going to help us restore order to this cafeteria?
Not me. You guys knock yourselves out. What are you talking about? You're gonna help too.
Clowns can't clean. We're here to throw pies, not clean them up.
That's awfully convenient for you.
I'm a bust-a-gut boy, not a bust boy.
Speaking of busts, did you bust the bust?
Get it? It was 2 jokes in one. I'm fat and funny. Get it?
Yes, Mo, we got it. What about this one over here? It looks like they've left it exactly as it was on the night of the murder.
I was in charge of cooking that day. I was going to be a special menu.
Really? What were you going to cook?
Mobu burgers.
What are those? Excuse me.
A beefy burger filled with laughs and a sauce that tastes like my jokes.
The way he said that so seriously tells me it must have been pretty terrible.
They're outstanding.
I don't believe you. So those burgers leave just as bad of a taste in your mouth as his jokes then. Got you. Roger that, Captain. Bulletin board for, bulletins. Doesn't look like there are any useful clues posted here. Boring. Maybe we should leave a juicy tidbit for someone to read. Juicy? You know, like a fake clue. Maybe something like message from the killer. Give it up, Maya. You know Gumshoe will take it all seriously. That would be tampering with scene or something. I don't know. The chair's been knocked over. That's what it looks like.
Looking at all this brings back lots of memories.
What do you mean?
I proposed here to a girl on horseback.
Horseback? Suddenly Maya's idea about horses and carrots is seeming awfully likely.
Of course, I was much younger back then.
What happened? What was her answer? Well, I don't think they're together anymore, Maya.
Well, let's just say that my love was put out to pasture.
Yikes. I wonder if that's going to be important. Like, does that matter to us? Like, are we going to meet this lady? Maybe it's Acro. She said nay. She should have said that instead of the pasture joke. Nay. Keep our cafeteria clean.
Take a good look at that sign, girlie. Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
Huh? It says keep our cafeteria clean.
I added a question mark on there. I'm thinking that might be why the cafeteria is so dirty.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. That's an exclamation mark. What do you mean, you liar? Liar McLiar face. The kitchen is over here.
Oh yeah. I wrote a new joke about the kitchen. Let's see, how did that joke go?
Let me guess. What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? Knife to meet you? It's gotta be something dumb like that.
What did the chef say to the chicken before dinner? A knife to meet you!
That's a great one, Mo. I would have never thought of that. Phoenix over here just... What is life? That's a quality dad joke right there. That's not a circus clown joke. That's a quality dad joke. And for more quality dad jokes, you should smash that like button. There's no joke there. I just needed to do my daily reminder. All right, what do you got for me? Tell me about today's trial. Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me I didn't think it was going to be so tough.
Yeah, it's not that tough if, you know, you don't lie the entire time like you were. Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh.
We were in court.
For instance, it was such a tough crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons.
Like after you left the stand, you came home and had to like violently smash watermelons? What do you mean you had to smash watermelons? Smash or pass watermelons?
I told them all a great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You even used the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly! How could you not laugh at stunning comedy like that?
They were throwing them. I don't remember people throwing melons, but if you say so. Tell me about what you witnessed. Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw, I swear! That creep just
Flew through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se, it was more like floating. The silhouette of his face made me positive it was Max.
I don't see a psych lock. He must be telling the truth. We didn't see a psych lock in trial when he was lying left, right, and center. I don't trust that Magatama to always tell us things. I'm just saying. All right, what do you think of this photograph? What do you think of this Grand Prix photo? Are you jealous?
Ah, not this picture. He showed it to you guys too?
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around.
Is that a joke? He does, though.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get the joke.
He didn't just show me the picture.
What do you mean?
He showed me his bust, too. Let me tell you, that thing is enormous. It's in the picture, I think.
Yeah, this thing.
He'd make us worship it every day. He made us bow to its greatness.
He's got a big bust. I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Now that I'm into that sort of thing. Let's stop talking about Max's bust. Small seasoning bottle found inside the wooden box the victim was hunched over.
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
All right. He won't answer about that. He's just a clown. How about the box? No? How about the... We've probably showed him a bunch of stuff last week, but I don't remember. How about the autopsy report? How about Money the Monkey? He's gonna have like nothing to say. How about the circus map? You wanna give me directions? You wanna give me the tour? The Grand Mo tour? How about the broken bottle? How about the poster of...
I can't stand Max and his attitude sometimes.
I know.
Well, lately...
Huh?
It's just lately I've started to understand what he's always going on about.
What is it then?
Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all that well just yet.
Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity? What are you holding back? What do you mean? Is he trying to say that like because he's older of all the circus performers, he's on the older side compared to everyone else, and so maybe he's like, you know, I've been doing this for a long time. Maybe I really should up my game and try to like do like the Grand Prix or something, really push himself. Maybe that's what he's thinking.
I can't stand Max's attitude.
So this is about his this is the contract this time. Okay, so it's the same dialogue with the contract. Interesting. Which again, same thing. The poster, the contract. So yeah, he's seeing Max. He's young. He's getting paid buku bucks. He's been to the Grand Prix. So yeah, I think he's kind of feeling a little bit like, you know, he's got to up his game a little bit maybe. Same thing with the hat. Okay, same dialogue with the hat. Okay. I feel like that's going to come up later somehow for some reason. What about the crime photo?
Russell! How could anyone do this to you?
Mo's taking this really hard. Well, they've known each other for a long time. How old was Russell? Were they about the same, or did they just... Hang on. He was 52, because Russell's like 46. Yeah, they were kind of like in the same kind of boat a little bit. They knew each other for a while.
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
All right, he doesn't know anything about the Magatama. That checks out. You want to see my badge?
Sorry, but I don't know anything about that.
What do you mean? I show it to everybody. You know about my badge. All right, we've shown him everything. Oh, Never mind, we have a new talking option. Tell me about Max's bajoingas.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
Yeah, Mo, it should be, but you see, it's not. There's nothing over there.
Really? Oh, yeah. When was it? I'd say about 5 days ago. All of a sudden, the bust disappeared.
It disappeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there.
I've clicked on that bulletin board so many times. What do you mean? There it is.
Max just had to put the picture up.
Is there gonna be a clue in the picture? Like, are we gonna find the bust later and it's gonna be like different? You know what I mean? Like, are the stars on the correct side of his face? Actually, I kind of think they're not. No, they are. Okay. Just my brain making that up. Okay. I'm locking it in. Hey, this thing is really cool. What do you reckon it's made out of? It's green. There's no way it's like jade. Do you think it's like just rusted over copper? Nick, I don't think it's rust. I don't think it's rust, but when copper like oxidizes, it goes green. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not the one paying for it. Aww. He's always trying to nickel and dime me. Max G bust. Bronze is bronze. Maybe, was I thinking of, I said copper. Was I thinking of bronze? Because bronze is normally, maybe I was thinking of bronze. Maybe bronze is the one that turns green when it oxidizes. I don't remember. Maybe they both do. I don't know. Anyway, bronze statue taken from the cafeteria before the crime. Is there anything else that changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
I wonder if he's actually thinking about this or if he is setting up a bad joke.
Nope, I'm drawing a blank here.
A quiet Mo is a good Mo in my book. Someone needs to play the shut up. Shut up! I guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there is this one teensy tiny thing that does seem different.
Tell us! Oh, he's got something. It is copper, though, because the Statue of Liberty is made of bronze. Shut up! Well, the Statue of Liberty was originally more like that sort of like deep coppery brown color. And it's oxidized green. Or something. I don't remember. I don't remember the science. It's been a long time since I've had to do with science. I meant copper, I said. No, you said I lean copper. Okay, you meant I mean copper. I got you. I follow you now. I follow. Your typos make it difficult sometimes. I saw the I lean copper and I just ignored it because I'm like, I don't know what that means. So I just ignored that one. The Statue of Liberty was based off of the sculptor's mother. I mean, that's fun fact. I don't know. I wish I could tell you who the sculptor even. I feel like that's knowledge. I feel like that's a piece of trivia I should know. As a freedom man myself, I feel like I should know, but I don't. What changed?
Well, on the morning of the crime, over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper? What is it?
It's torn, so I don't know what it said, but I could see its title.
Yikes! What do you mean, yikes? What's it say? It says, "To the murderer." Why? I've clicked on the bulletin board so many times. All these things would be suspicious things. All these things are things we should have seen by now. Murderer?
Yep, that's what it says, but the rest of it has been ripped off.
Do you think the actual murderer ripped it off, or do you think it was put up that way to be suspicious? Maya, did you put this here? You were joking about doing something like this.
And I don't know who posted it.
When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
So it sounds like the murder was premeditated, which does lean into my idea about that box being set up to like lure Russell in, because I feel like it needed to be staged. And I mean staged as in set up, not staged as in faked, but like set up. Before the murder...
Yes, the ringmaster was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? Note added to the court record. Posted in the cafeteria on the day of the crime, then torn, states to the murderer. Interesting, interesting. Very, very interesting. Nick, I think we'd better follow up on this important lead. I think we should too, but how? How do I follow up on that? What do I do with this? Do I just ask everybody about it? Hey, I know you just told me about it, but what do you think of this note?
The morning of the murder, this was posted up on the bulletin board. That's around when Max clonked Ben over the head.
Interesting. 76%. Fresh flavor.
Sorry, I hadn't remembered it until now. It was torn down before anyone really paid any attention to it.
So you don't know what was written on it, do you?
Well, unfortunately, I don't. But I bet you they would know.
Who are they? What, Ben and Trillo?
Max and Ben.
Okay. Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, they would have both been in here fighting. Okay.
They were here before me that morning.
If they paid any attention to it, I think Max had his eyes set on bashing Ben over the head. I'm so irked by the fact that we've looked at that board and seen nothing this entire time. Well, I don't see anything else to do here at the moment. Let's go back to the big top. Nothing? Okay. Let's go to the Ringmaster's room, shall we? We haven't been there in a hot second. December 29th, big top Ringmaster's room. Max and the Ringmaster had their talk in this room. That could have been when the Ringmaster put on Max's costume and went outside. Why'd he do that anyway? Was it really that cold or something? I mean, it had just been snowing, and there is still snow outside, so I assume it's gotta be pretty chilly. Or could there have been another reason? Who's to say? Who's to know? Do I have any more clues? This was the table he used when visitors came to see him. Ew, there's mud caked on the table. Yeah, why? Someone with terrible manners must have put their shoes up on the table. Nick, don't even think about providing a reenactment for me. I wasn't. How uncouth do you think I am anyway? How muddy are my shoes? Oh, maybe that's when maybe those were from Max's shoes. I don't have a picture of we had those flashbacks. I'm trying to remember. No. Huh? I think from the flashbacks we had of Max and Russell in this room, was Max sitting at this desk or maybe even this one? I was trying to remember if he had his feet kicked up on a desk, but over here wouldn't make sense if the door's over here, right? I don't have a picture of the flashback. I don't have that. Nick, look at all the cute trophies. You say, oh, there's some itty bitty cute ones, but then there's some ginormo ones. Indeed, indubitably. Just look at all the awards this circus has won. Like, all county quiz champions, Ringmasters Association mini golf master. The thumbnail's wrong, you're wrong, I'm wrong, we're all wrong. Snow, welcome to the stream. Let's be wrong together. It's 2 clowns, not 1. I don't think my thumbnail says anything about 1 clown. I think the thumbnail very specifically points at me and Mo. I think that there is an arrow pointing to both. I think that just makes the thumbnail even more accurate. Beer belly balloon bounce champ. I really want to know how you win the beer belly balloon bounce champ. I'm calling you a client. I got that. Buddy, I understood. I understood the assignment. Pet grooming Grand Prix. Wow, the Ringmaster was multi-talented in ways I could have never imagined. Can you imagine if I had a clown costume as one of my costumes? Future idea. Imagine I sit down one day dressed as Dude, actually, what if I actually had a Mo the Clown costume? Yeah, I want to know about the beer belly balloon bounce, whatever the frick it was called. I want to know what the heck that is and how to win it. Look at all the stars on this poster. This must have been the poster they used to promote their public appearances. Posters are the way to go, aren't they? What do you mean? We should make posters to promote our law firm. Spine-tingling legal action. Mind-numbing legalese, you will say. Wow. Or perhaps, hold it, don't miss out on a stunning life or death courtroom thrill ride. For those taglines, our law firm would sink faster than the Titanic. How fast did the Titanic sink? How long did it take? Someone out there has got to know. Nick, look at all the photos lined up on the wall. Like a guided tour of the circus's history. This is so cool. It seems like there were so many happy memories. Maybe we should do this sort of thing at our office. We can put up pictures of all the clients who have been found not guilty. What about the clients who were found guilty? Who would that even be? We're too good at our job. It's never happened. We'll just pretend like they don't exist. How's that? That sounds like a deal to me. Nick, now you've got me thinking about losing cases. Why'd you do that? Because Nick is a bit of a pessimist. All these frames look the same. They almost look like thank you cards. Yeah, what's on them though? I know you said frames, but what are they? It looks like every year the Ringmaster made donations to charity. Oh, they're charity donations. Okay. The Robot Clown Research Center. You're kidding, right? The Robot Clown... Wait. What? They may be a perfectly reputable charity in the field of advanced tomfoolery. Oh, wait a minute! So you're telling me Russell was donating to a charity for building robot clowns? And no one really likes Mo the Clown? Do you think Russell was trying to replace Mo? That might be a motivation. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. What would happen if you had a client that was guilty? That would never happen. I'm too good at my job. I didn't put that together. Hang on. What was the name of the charity? The Robot Clown Research Center. I don't know. Either Mo is a robot, which would be just mind exploding, or maybe Russell was going to replace him. That's crazy. This is where the Ringmaster applied his makeup. It's quite a collection of the most understated colors. Shocking pink, for example. This one says it is 100% all natural organic mascara. And this one says sensitive enough for a baby, strong enough for a mime. The Ringmaster must have been really concerned about skincare. Very metrosexual. It just makes me think... I think we mentioned this before. It just makes me wonder if the Ringmaster had a skin condition he was trying to hide. Trying to get rid of Mo. That's what I'm wondering. And I wonder if Mo found out. Maybe he's part of it. This is strange. Everything else looks nice, but this desk looks old and cheap. There's a really big photo on the desk. It's a picture of Regina and her father, the Ringmaster. He really loved her, didn't he? Regina was lucky to have such a wonderful father. Yeah, Regina doesn't seem to know that. He's not very torn up by this whole situation. It's kind of sad. You may not know this, but they call this a tailcoat. I do know that. And they call this the face of someone who already knew that. What? A scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket. Oh, yeah. You didn't let me pick that up last time. Pick it up, you freak. Huh? Where? Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's Yes, we can, and we should, and we will. You always make me feel like I'm doing something wrong. Look, you gotta be effing kidding me, dude. Pick it. Come on, Phoenix! It's right there for the taking. It's such an obvious clue. You go around looking for clues, and then you won't pick up the most obvious one. Ay, the amateur. You see a person in one of the posters we haven't seen before? Do you? This looks like Mo. This looks like Max. Max. This photo right up here is literally this one. We literally just got that photo. That's what this is. I recognize it. Oh, this guy. This one could be Acro. You're right. Mo, Regina, Max, Ben and Trillo. Purple guy from FNAF. Do you see it? This is the purple guy, and this is his hands holding, like, something. We got Tickle Me Elmo up here. We've got Potato. We've got man in a white ghost sheet, but his head is open, right? He's running around in Halloween. We've got someone's face over here. It's like a selfie, but there's like a shadow man behind him. Ooh, very spooky. Over here, we've got like a beach scene with the water like lapping up, and there's someone over here making a sandcastle. This is a picture of the, what was it called? This is inside that volcano in the Peak game that we played, right? It's like lava. This one is someone driving down a road. Like this is the street, and these are the headlights, right? Someone driving down the road late at night. That's my Rorschach test. Someone examine my synopsis here. You think the Ringmaster hated Mo? It seems like no one really liked Mo, and we can't really ask the Ringmaster. Like some of the robot because there are no pictures. No, Mo's got pictures. This over here is clearly Mo. Over here on the left, that's clearly Mo. Obviously, Mo is in the one with Regina. We actually have 2 pictures with Mo. Interestingly, we only have one with Ben and Trillo. Ben and Trillo actually have fewer pictures than Mo does, believe it or not. Anyway, let's get out of here. Anything going on in here? No, okay. Maybe I can go meet Acro now? Maybe. What if I show you this? What do you think about this note, Ben? Would you mind taking a look at this? Yeah, he's gonna say nothing. Dude, he will not gossip with me. Talk to me, bro. All right, let's go to the lodging house. Can I go upstairs? Oh, you freaking turd. All right, well, let's go to the detention center maybe and ask Max about it. I'm just gonna ask everybody about the note. I also have the bus picture. Oh, I guess I need to ask people about. I need to go back and ask Ben about the bus picture. I'll ask since I'm here. I'll ask Max about these right now. Do you know anything about this note? The morning of the murder, it was posted on the wall in the cafeteria. I do know all about that note. When I read it, my heart certainly skipped a beat. He read it. He actually read it. Your heart skipped a beat? While I was enjoying my morning tea, the ringmaster and company entered the room. And company? Pow! I guess it wasn't really a company. It was just the ringmaster and my sweetie pie. When the ringmaster read the note, he turned an incredible bright red. The ringmaster read it? All of a sudden, he tore it off the wall and shoved it in the pocket of his tailcoat. You gotta be kidding me. Phoenix, this is why you pick up papers. Really? Out of curiosity, if I go back to his room and someone has taken it out of his tailcoat and it's not there anymore, I'm gonna blow my gasket. Out of curiosity, what in the world was written on that thing? Let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, I don't want to steal the fun from my sweeties. Go and find out on your own. No, Max. Do you want to die? Do you want to be put away for a murder you didn't commit? Just tell me. I'm your freaking lawyer, dude. I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Pow! You might also want to ask my sweetie pie princess. Oh, did she see it too? I cannot believe this. What do you think about your bust? What about this? Fabulous. You'd like me to sign this for? Okay, no, this is default stuff. Okay, let's get out of here. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I did not show you the bus picture. Would you mind taking a look at this? Okay, he still has nothing to say about that. Fine. The dialogue had to go for... No, I get that, but it's ridiculous. I get that, but I'm mad about it. And you can't stop me. Okay, it's still there. Oops, not move. My bad. Examine. Pick up the paper, Phoenix! Hey, do you see that? Yes, I do! There's a scrap of paper shoved in the pocket of the tailcoat. I know! You know, I've got a feeling I know what that is. Ya thunk? I bet that's the other half of the note that Mo gave us. Then let's hurry up and check this thing out, Nick. Yes, please. I knew it. It fits perfectly with the other piece. What does it say? What does it say? To the murderer, I have conclusive evidence of what took place. But in theory, this was before. In theory, this note happened before the murder happened. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Hear me out. Russell, years ago, murdered Mo. I don't know, on purpose or on accident. I don't know which. Russell is a murderer, killed Mo, had him replaced with a robot all these years. Then someone posted this note on the bulletin board saying that they knew about the Mo murder and then murdered Russell. That would be crazy. Dude, that would be wild. I don't think that's exactly right. But what if Russell was a murderer? Is Mo alive? Is Mo dead? Because of the Robo Mo charity stuff? Mo murder? What if? If I'm even remotely correct, that's crazy. We'll see. Tonight at 10 p.m. That's when the murder took place. Now we need to find... Actually, I think it was 10:15, but whatever. Now we need to find out who called the ringmaster. Was it Acro? It might have been Acro. We've still not met the guy. Note, torn by the ringmaster, found in his tailcoat pocket. To the murder. You haven't forgotten what happened six months ago. Okay, so it wasn't years ago. Have you? I have conclusive evidence of what took place. It still could be. Maybe Russell did kill Mo, and they had they swapped him with a. It could still have been. Maybe. Meet me at 10 p.m. tonight at the Lodging House Plaza. Bro. I think it's a good theory. The ringmaster's tailcoat. It's been expertly cleaned and pressed. It's got one perfect crease. Okay. The ringmaster must have liked things neat and tidy. This is kind of pointless, isn't it? There's no way this beats Mo's room. Now that's cool. All I can hear in my head right now is him laughing. All right, guys, gotta get out of here. We gotta leave. We gotta leave. We gotta go. I don't know where we gotta go. We gotta go. Hang on, let's go to the cafeteria real quick. I'm hungry. Oh my God, there's actually a reason to be here. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. What? Mo's gone. I wondered. There's a message on the bulletin board. Excuse, a new one? I'm hungry, so I'm off to get some hamburgers. Love, Mo. Okay. Hamburger. Just thinking about it is making me hungry. All of a sudden, I need to get a burger bad. Guys, all this talk about burgers is making me want a burger. All of a sudden, I need a new partner bad. I want a burger now. Hang on. For real? Is a new bulletin board? Looks like they've left it exactly as it was in the night of the murder. Okay, that's the same dialogue. Wait, what? Mute button. Wait, maybe it wasn't the same. They didn't seem too worried about cleaning up the dishes, did they? I know. Look at all these dishes. It makes me hungry. Let's go get a burger at the snack stand once they're finished with the case. All right. Okay, maybe we did. Okay, I think we have seen that before. Why am I getting different dialogue? Is it just because Mo's gone? I'm getting the dialogue from when Mo wasn't here. I think that's what's happening. Okay. They weren't too lazy. Just for that, Nick, you and I are going to clean up for that. No, we're not. No, we're not doing that. Yeah. Okay, so this we've seen this dialogue before, but it was when there was no Mo here. I see what's going on. What does the pepper have to do with this case? I don't know yet. It might be a calling card or something. Knocked over in a struggle, or maybe Regent just likes to eat his dinner in the cafeteria. Oop, we've already got the max. I'm looking around for new clues, since everything's showing no check marks. But we've seen that before. Hang on. I want to go meet Acro. But it is funny that we came in here and Mo had left us a note. Maya's killer hamburger. I remember that. I remember that. Don't you kill me, Maya, with your hamburgers. God, I could go for a fat burger, right? I kind of want... I'm craving the, shoot, what was it called? I'm craving what's the spicy one from Dairy Queen? The flamethrower burger? That sounds like that hit the spot right now. I want the flamethrower. Sorry if you keep hearing that, like, clonking sound. Every time I pick up my mug, it suction cups to my coaster. Because it's so hot in here, my cold beverage. I'm having a cold beverage. I'm not actually drinking coffee. I'm just drinking out of a coffee mug. But my drink is cold, and it's so freaking hot in my room. It condensates my mug, and then it suction cups to the coaster. It's ridiculous. Who's sharking me? I don't want a shark burger. I want a fat flamethrower burger. I got that Fanta in my system. Fanta in my system. What do you think of this note? Probably nothing. Nothing. Okay. We could bring this back to Max, but let's see if we can wander into the lodging. Are we clear over here? We're clear! December 29, Lodging House Plaza. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. I'm sure you did a good job as usual. Well, I am done with the investigation of the acrobat, finally. But with Ms. Von Karma. Beep, beep. Beep, 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 beep. Is that Morse code? Do I have any Fanta? I don't. Nick, what is that? That beeping sound. I assumed it was Gumshoe. It's Ms. Von Karma. Huh? Every time I hear that sound, she's usually not very far behind. Oh, does she have like a pager on her or something? Do you guys remember pagers? You guys remember pagers? Some sort of pager or something? If you don't mind, pal, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, quick. See ya, pal. I didn't know that Gumshoe could run that fast. So much for being a flatfoot. Hey, us flat feeters can run pretty far, pretty fast. I'll have you know. I've got flat feet. But I'm fast. Never seen a grown man so afraid of a girl still in her teens. Well, let's go inside. It's freezing out here. Didn't you just question whether or not it was really that cold when we were talking about... wow! Francisca, you're whipping the wrong person. Maya's innocent. As biting as lashes from a whip. What was the thump? What was the thump? Did Maya just pat? What was the thump? Von Karma. She really did appear. Hey, you done with the investigation? You done? You heading out of here? I'm kind of hungry. I was thinking about getting burgers. You hungry? You want to go grab a burger and a shake? I know a place. It was a real battle today in court, wasn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Give her the ring. I don't have it anymore. Did you have to jump out? Oh, she jumped from the window?
Did you have to jump out and scare us like that? What can I do for you? She jumped from the window? I need you guys to understand something. Do I have the photo of this? Yeah, circus map. Look at this. That's the 3rd floor. Not the 2nd floor. Not the 1st floor. Did she just yeet herself from the 3rd floor? Girl. I was joking about that when I said I wanted her to Assassin's Creed jump down. She actually for real? Tomorrow will be the day my dream finally comes true. You mean the story of my defeat at your hands making the national news? National news? You possess such a small sense of scale. The global news, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Your miserable plight will be known internationally. I think she might be overestimating the importance of a win by just a smidge. But you know what? She's excited. She's got, you know, she's got her eyes set on something, and I think I'm good for her. I'm happy she's got something to strive for, you know, something to really light a fire in her. But speaking of that, let's talk. You wanna chat? What about tomorrow's trial? Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got... I can't believe I'm actually getting to talk to her outside of court. Ooh, it's exciting. Ms. Von Karma, it appears you got your hands onto something big, huh? Ha! I'm amazed you picked up on that much. Anyone could. You couldn't hide that look of victory with 10 paper bags on your head. I've got conclusive evidence and a conclusive witness. Need any more hints? A conclusive witness? You must mean the acrobat, right? I'm putting in the summons for him to be called as a witness as we speak. It's the final nail in your coffin, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah, I get it already. You want to beat and destroy me, and I mean, whatever you want to do. I can't worry about that right now. I've got to try and find out more information myself. Tell me more about this revenge. Why do you keep giving Nick the evil eye? It doesn't matter if you prove the defendant guilty tomorrow. Nothing will be able to bring your dad back. I think she understands that, but she's got to do something. My dad? You must mean the esteemed Manfred von Karma. Oh, wait. Is her motivations actually something else entirely? Is she seeking revenge for something else? Of course, your dad. I know you miss him. Does she? Wait, maybe not. See, I kind of wondered about their relationship with her being in Germany for so long. Do they have an estranged, strained relationship? Enough out of you. One more word and you'll get a mouthful of whip. She's hiding something. Now, when did I ever bring up my papa's name in this? Or any other conversation? You didn't, actually. Actually, it's mostly Maya keeps bringing it up. Of everybody here, it's been mostly Maya. Then what's this revenge thing you're talking about? You wouldn't understand, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I have to see him again one more time. Are you trying to tell me there's already a man in your life, Von Karma? That's so happy for you. That's great news. Him? It's absolutely Edgeworth, isn't it? She's seeking revenge. But it can't be. What other him could it be? You've got to see him. The only other him missing has to be Edgeworth. But we've defended him before. So what is this revenge? I'm sure you'll know to whom I refer. Miles Edgeworth. What does that mean? Where is Miles? What do you mean? What? Edgeworth? Mr. Edgeworth? Oh, wrong person. Miles Edgeworth? Go on. Do you know where he is? I too would like to know where he is. Miles Edgeworth? Why would you even bring him up? You haven't forgotten, have you? Do you know who it was that trained the gifted prosecutor, Miles Edgeworth?
Manfred, I guess. I think we talked about this. Very sus.
Manfred von Karma? Exactly right. It was my papa. That means that Edgeworth was right again. Miles was like a little brother to me.
So you're saying there's not a man in your life. Okay, got it.
Little brother? But Edgeworth and Nick are the same age.
Oh yeah, wouldn't that make Edgeworth your older brother? True, good catch, Maya. I just let that go right over my head, but Maya, you're paying attention. You're right. I guess I'm a little distracted. Edgeworth. Oh, Phoenix is about to pine. Hold on, guys. Hold on to your seats. Phoenix is about to pine for Edgeworth. Keep it together, man. The man who inspired me to become an attorney. Oh, that's right. From like elementary school or something. I kind of remember that. I fought against him in a few cases. There he is. There's the Manfred himself. But a little after that case was over, he vanished. But technically, there was case 5 where Gant was in. Whatever. It's your fault he is gone. Huh? It's the truth, isn't it, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I don't remember. Case 4 was a long time ago. Case 4 was so... Guys, it took me so long to do case 5. Case 4 was so long ago. I think that was the 4th case. Nick, what does she mean? I don't know. I don't remember. The streamer's dementia is too strong. Edgeworth's dead. He's dead? Wait, is he dead? What do you mean he's dead? Edgeworth was never quite the same after that case. And then with the case after that one. Yeah, there was a case after... Am I missing something? What am I missing? What do you mean dead? He left a note, but he's not dead. He never set foot into court again. That doesn't mean he's dead. And then one day, he just vanished. That doesn't mean he's dead. All he left was a simple note at the prosecutor's office. See, I remember there being a note. I don't remember exactly what it said, but it didn't say, bye, I'm going to go die now. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death. It didn't say that, No, it didn't. What? I don't recall this. I gotta go watch my own stream now, dude. That was 1 year ago. Do I need to go watch my own? I don't remember that. It was a few months after you left to go back home. It did? Do I need to pull it up now? Are they gonna actually Stop. I gotta Stop it, Ron. I am literally gonna pull it up right now. What the frick did the note say? I don't remember. Honest to God, don't recall. All right, hang on. How far back do I need to go? All right, that was the Justice for All. Okay, this stream. It was 3 weeks ago. I have no memory of this. All right, hang on. It had to be towards the end. All right, let's go this way. Hang on. Hold your phones. Hold your frickin' horses here. What are y'all it was like towards the end. Oh, I've gone too far. I'm seeing the title screen. It just showed the bellboy finding it. Did it never actually say what it said? Did it not say what was on the note or what? It never told us what it said. It just showed him finding it. Okay, so it never said. Oh wait, hang on. I just saw the bellboy. Hang on. I've almost found it. I'm sitting here like it didn't say he died, and then they're like it said he died. I'm like, what are you talking about? Bellboy, what's going on? Okay, yeah, he's got a note. I'm watching my own stream right now.
No, it didn't. He just finds the note and that's it. He comes to Edgeworth's office and Edgeworth's not there and there's a note. Okay. All right. So I'm not completely crazy. They actually have hid this from us. Okay. I see. I'm like over here losing my mind. Okay. I'm over here losing my gourd. Mr. Edgeworth, he's dead? I don't believe that for a second. I mean, who hasn't faked their death at least once? I don't believe it. Neither do I. Von Karma, you, me, we'd make a great pair. I think we should partner together and we should go looking for Edgeworth. Phoenix would be happy because he'd get to find his boo. I would be happy because I get to hang out with you. It rhymes, it's perfect. He's still alive, I'm sure of it. Somewhere in this world, he's still alive. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth chooses death? Of course he did. You ruined his reputation as a prosecutor. You effectively killed the prosecutor in him. Just like your victory muddied the honorable name Von Karma. I'm going to find him. And then, I'm going to teach him his rightful place with my own 2 hands. Nick, about Mr. Edgeworth. Maya, I already told you this once. Don't make me do it again. Don't bring up his name in front of me again, okay? Dude, Phoenix, bro. Nick? Phoenix, get a grip. He's still alive. Ms. Von Karma? What? I don't know if you are God's gift to prosecutors or not, but I've had about enough of you! Him too! What in the world happened? Humph. This dog is all bark and no bite. He's already been defeated. Regardless, I have nothing to inform you of today. Tomorrow will be the greatest courtroom battle this country has ever seen. You say so. I hate the idea of the greatest courtroom battle the country has ever seen being between a magician, a clown, a ventriloquist, an acrobat. Nick? Let's go. We need to talk with the performer on the 3rd floor. I'm sorry I brought it up, Nick. I'm not. Dude, someone needed to bring it up. This is a wild turn of events. Are you kidding me right meow? Acro's room. Finally, we get to meet the Hello. Hello, Birdman. Is he in a wheelchair? Is he a paraplegic acrobat? I mean, hats off, but hello? I love your birds. I love his birds. I'm gonna go refill my mug. I'll be right back. Don't forget to like that stream.
Okay. God, who knew it would take this long to finally meet this man? This has been long awaited. Long time coming, Mr. Acro. Don't mind. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. Got a very perplexing message. I've also got a. Hold on. So peaceful. He looks so peaceful. Peacefully evil. Yeah, does he still perform acrobatics while paraplegic, or is that a recent accident? Also, I just want to point out, we have an animal tamer in the circus. Regina's an animal tamer. She's got a tiger. Acro has 2 birds and a monkey. Who's the real animal tamer here? So far, Acro's kind of winning, is what I'm saying. December 29, lodging house, 3rd floor, Acro's room. Oh shoot, I gotta have a voice for you. I don't know what to. I don't know what it should be. You must be. You must be Phoenix Wright. No, that's not right. Oh, you must be Phoenix Wright. I don't know. It'll come to me maybe sooner or later. I gotta find something. Yes. He looks Indian. I don't know what an Indian. I don't do accents. I don't know what an Indian accent would be. I don't even know. That would be Would that be racist? I don't even know. But I'm gonna pick a voice and go for it. Just try I don't know what an Indian voice is. I don't do accents. I do voices. Pleased to meet you. I'm Ken Dingling. Kindling. All right, like rubbing sticks together. Got it. I'm Ken Dingling. But here at the circus, everyone just calls me Acro. Yeah, that's the one I'm going with that one. That's what I'm using. Mr. Acro? How do you know my name? The detective told me. He said you'd definitely show up here. Patrick Warburton? I don't know what he sounds like. Why do I know that name? Why do I know that name? Who's Patrick Warburton? That's an actor, right? What did he play? That name sounds familiar. Acro, you're a member of this circus as well? That's right. I mainly performed on the tightrope or the flying trapeze. Dingling, like Ringling, famous circus. Oh, no. I don't know anything about Ringling, but Dingling is like kindling, like fire. Maybe I don't know. They're trying to do like the Indian thing, like he makes fire, smoke rings or something. I don't know. I don't know what they're going for. But nowadays, all I perform in is my wheelchair. Okay. Clown music. What do we got? What are we working with here? It's a huge pile of trash. One man's trash is another monkey's treasure. I guess you're right. Look, they're all shiny things. Kronk. Oh, okay, that's why I know that name. Yeah, he does a ton of voices. Okay, yeah, I know who that is now. I don't know how to talk like Kronk. You know, the poison. Cusco's poison for Cusco. I don't know. I can't do Patrick Warburton. If I could do Patrick Warburton, I'd already be a famous voice actor. He's even got a motorcycle exhaust. What do they call this thing? Oh, a tuba, right? Of course it's a tuba, silly. You didn't know that? Hey, it's a picture of Regina. Why is there a picture of Regina up here? Well, she is a shining beauty. No objections here. You're all weird. Here's the window. You can see the big top from the window here. And probably also the crime scene. There's no snow on top of the big top. Kind of weird, don't you think? The inside of the tent is warm, so any snow that lands on top probably melts. There's probably a way to melt it, because otherwise the snow would weigh the tent down. There's probably some engineering behind that. I guess you're right. The snow probably just slides right off. Yeah, otherwise that would be a massive problem. Not another Regina lover. It's possible that the monkey brought that in, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Money must use this to swing around on. Go ahead, Nick. I know you want to ride on it too. Not really. Maybe later. Hey, the net's ripped. Money must be prone to breaking things. He's hardcore. The net looks fine to me. You really think that he plays basketball? I think so. Monkeys live life above the rim, you know? Sure. You're joking, right? You think the monkey has got proverbial game? That monkey's got game. Of course that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. Girl, that monkey doesn't fake the funk on a nasty dunk. What are we doing right now? Are we about to spit some rhymes? Well, a prehensile tail might be an unfair advantage. It's a monkey calendar. That's an orangutan. I think. I could be wrong about that. I don't know. Acro must really love monkeys. I mean, he likes acrobatics, right? The monkeys are all like acrobatic and stuff. This bed is incredibly well made. It's almost like a maid made it up. Even the laundry on top of the bed is folded perfectly. Nick, there's nothing unusual about that at all. It's how things are supposed to be. Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? Can't a man respect another man for doing something said man cannot do? So is Phoenix saying he can't fold his laundry and make his bed? Oh, dude, look how dirty. Wait. Remember in the ringmaster's office, all that caked mud on that side table? And we've got all this, like, caked mud over here? Was Money, the monkey, in the office? For something? Doing something? Moving something? Transporting something? Huh. And was that with or without the ringmaster's knowledge? Indeed, very sus. Very sus. He's got a barbell, which I feel like would be a real pain in the butt to reach from his wheelchair. You'd have to like crawl to it. I guess he could do like barbell push-ups or whatever just from the floor or whatever. Yeah, I guess so. Because he doesn't have a bench for it, so I guess he's just got to do that straight from the floor, I guess. Yeah, no, I guess that makes sense. Look around. Everything he's got is for upper body training. Oh, you did say that. It makes sense now. Wait a second. These are all the same machines I see on TV all the time. Hey, Nick. What? I don't have this one. This barbell here is a new model. What do you mean you don't have this one? Maya, do you have like a home gym? Don't overdo it, Maya. You don't want to end up a muscle woman. Well, why not? What's wrong with a muscle woman? What's wrong with some muscles on a lady? God forbid a lady have hobbies. Alright. Nothing else? Okay. Well, now that we've completely ignored you and looked around at your room, and just tell me about the very big circus. Acro, why did you join the circus?
When I was a...
I want to do Patrick Warburton, but I can't.
When I was a kid, my parents failed miserably at business. Then one night, they decided to run away from it all without me.
Yeah?
The only person who was willing to take my parents' place was the ringmaster. The ringmaster took such incredible care of me. He was truly a lifesaver.
It seems like the ringmaster was truly a saint.
He was. That's why I decided to do something very important. I decided that I would devote my entire life to finding a way to repay him.
He looks so sad! The birds are trying to eat his face, though.
And now,
Look how someone repaid him for all the good in his life.
Such a shame. So he's my #1 murder suspect now. Yep, he killed... I know. He's like the #1 suspect now, right? He's got all the things that you would normally, like, empathize with him. He's, you know, he was taken in by the ringmaster. He wants to repay the ringmaster. He was, his parents, like, left him. He's in a wheelchair. Like, he's got all these, like, sympathetic things. Animals love him. People love a man who's good with animals. It's too good to be true. It's too many green flags. They're starting to look red.
Sometimes I think that he was almost too kind. Perhaps he was too kind to his performers. Perhaps he was too kind to his daughter.
What does that mean? Okay, hang on. There's something to that. I wonder if he spoiled Regina. Maybe. Regina's so cute. She's totally a princess.
Truly a princess? Are you sure that's a good thing?
Do I detect a hint of a grudge against Regina? I mean, she's clearly messed up in some way. Like, I don't think she lives in reality. So I think you've got a man here who has seen reality crash down on him before, and he sees Regina, who's like never had to experience the real world or a single trouble ever. And like there's a little bit of a mismatch there, maybe, possibly. Tell me about your wheelchair. I'm sorry to ask, but why are you in a wheelchair?
You see, my legs, they do not work. You see, I cannot walk. The nerves in my legs were badly damaged.
And you can't walk now?
I can't even stand now. And since I live on the 3rd floor, which is incredibly rude, I can't even leave this building by myself.
Who bunked you up here? I know you've got like this deep respect for Russell, but why are you on the 3rd floor? Mo could be on the 3rd floor. Why are you up here? Something doesn't add up. You're like, Russell was a saint. I loved that man. I wanted to pay him back. He took me in. Meanwhile, he puts you on the 3rd floor? That's awful. The accident happened during an acrobatic session, right? Oh yeah, you're full of secrets, huh? 3 of them, in fact? Psych locks. It doesn't seem like Acro's injuries were acrobatic in nature. Indeed, I see.
What's on your mind, Mr. Wright?
Well, what's on my mind is the question that I asked you that you didn't answer. Exactly when were you injured?
It's been almost 6 months!
From the note! From the murder note!
6 months since I was hurt. I injured my legs during practice.
Uh-huh, sure you did. 6 months ago, what in the world went on at this circus then? Right? Well, that's locked up, but let's skip it for now. What happened? I stopped by yesterday and noticed that you weren't in your room. True! So where were you? You said you can't leave your room without help, so where were you and who was helping you?
I was at the hospital all day yesterday.
Why? Ah, you went there for rehabilitation? What about the murder? Phoenix, don't put words in his mouth. Make him say it.
Of course I knew about it. I spoke with the police before they allowed me to go to the hospital.
Okay.
Before I got the call from the prosecutor, I was convinced that it was all a dream.
Huh?
I just couldn't believe it when I saw what I saw.
What you saw? Geez, that sounded really ominous. Could he have seen the murder from his window? Could he be the murderer? What did you see? Tell me about that. Tell me about what you witnessed. What did you see, Acro?
That night, I was in bed sleeping when I heard a huge sound coming from below my window.
I see. The scene of the crime was right below your window.
That's when I looked out the window. What did you see? He was flying straight up into the air. Right. Okay. He? Maximilian Galactica. What? That's what I thought he'd say. You're absolutely positive that it was Max you saw flying? I am absolutely sure. There's no doubt in my mind. Nick? We'll see about that. Should I show him all my other stuff before we Magatama him? Let's go through the profiles. Here's Acro, 26, real name Ken Dingling. Seriously injured both legs while training 6 months ago, allegedly. I can't believe what happened to the ringmaster. Such a wonderful man. What a pity. I have no clue what to do with my life now. I'm so sorry. This circus meant everything to me. But don't worry about me. There are still things that I have left to do in this world. Like, hide the evidence? What do you think about Mo? The ringmaster really believed in Mo, 100%. What will happen to the circus now that the ringmaster's gone? The beginning of the Lawrence Curls era, I suppose. That's what I'm saying. Is he gonna take over? I wonder if it's really alright to let Mo run the show. Mr. Wright, you don't know much about Mo, I suspect. You can see right through me. Aw, Nick, you can't let him get to you like that. You're an attorney. Get to me? He's right. Give me the deets. What do you know? What do you know about the guy? Tell me about Russell. The ringmaster. He was even more than a father to me. When he took me in, the circus was in bad shape. It was obvious that he had no real way of supporting us. Who does he mean by us? Probably him and his animals? Is that why you started with acrobatics? Back then, I was only 9 years old. I begged the ringmaster to let me try, and he finally gave in. Having a kid in the circus was probably the last thing in the world that he wanted. I just wanted to be helpful, so I could help the ringmaster. That's such a nice Sorry, I just had like a brain blast. We don't know who he said kid, and I thought, well, Regina's young, and she's in the circus. Then I was like, wait, who's Regina's mother? And we just found out that Mo proposed to a lady on horseback that said no. Did that lady end up being with Russell? And she and he had Regina. I don't know who she is or where she is now, but could that be the same lady that rejected Mo? Anyway, go on. It's such a nice story. Tell me about Regina. Regina. She's cool, isn't she? And can you believe such a cute girl is an animal tamer? And there go the animals. It seems animals are not the only thing she tames. Oh yeah, like the hearts of Trillo / Ben and Max? Is that what you're getting at? Huh? Max, the ringmaster. Ben. She's got them all under her thumb. What do you mean by that? She's got you under her. She's got everybody under her thumb. She just bats her eyeballs and everyone goes all swoony swoon. Maybe I went a bit overboard. It's just Regina's innocence. She was incredibly sheltered as a child. I'd say it seems that way. That's why she can be so cruel. Right, because she's got like no empathy for anybody. She doesn't even care that her dad's dead. What?
Regina is just like the animals she claims to tame. She's innocent, thus she can be cruel. I wonder what happened between Acro and Regina. Well, see, Acro seems to really like animals. Regina's supposedly an animal tamer. Maybe they butted heads about animal, like, treatment or something. I don't know. What do you know about Francisca? She was just up here. Mr. Wright, I just realized who you remind me of. You're just like this prosecutor. You saying we have a lot in common?
But what?
You and the prosecutor have the same glint in your eyes. You're joking, right? You think I'm like that whip-carrying demon? Whoa, no need to get so hostile about it. You two may view things from very different perspectives for now, but you both see the world through the same color-tinted glasses. Yeah, which color would that be? Not rose. I know, because when I look at people, their eyes are the only things I can believe in.
Nick and Ms. Von Karma, huh?
No, Nick and Edgeworth. What do you know about Gumshoe? Lately, I've been confined to this room, so I don't have a clue what's going on with the circus. Well, Gumshoe's not really in the circus. What about Ben? I was hoping you could shed some light on Ben. Well, he'll always be here. And as long as he's here, he really can only continue to be a ventriloquist. Whether that's a good thing for him or not, I'm afraid I can't really say.
You saying he's not, like, suitable for the outside world, or he refuses to leave or something? Like, what does that? That was so cryptic. What does that mean? What you got on Max?
You want to know about Max? Well, his colleagues in the circus all seem to hate him.
What about you, Acro?
I've got my issues with him as well. But he just also happens to have a diamond shining in his soul.
A diamond shining in his soul?
I guess you could say it is his pride as a performer. We didn't have that pride in ourselves before Max arrived. Honestly, I think he brought something wonderful to this circus when he came.
Acro? This guy is really different from the other members of the circus. No, he definitely is. He's a little bit more calm, cool, collected, but...
Lately I've been... Okay, so you've got nothing on Maya. That checks out.
What about my badge? What do you think of this?
I'm sorry, but in my present physical condition, I don't really know much about what goes... Okay, he doesn't care.
Oh, we're sorry.
Don't worry about it. No need to apologize.
What about this note?
What's this?
That's what we want to know. It was posted in the cafeteria the morning before the murder.
In the cafeteria? Yeah, do you know something about that?
What happened?
He suddenly looks incredibly serious. ... If it's got something to do with her, then you should go straight to the source.
You think... When you say her, do you mean Regina?
Her? Regina. Ask her about it.
What? You think Regina made the note? Interesting. Okay. I don't know what to do with that information yet. I'm just thinking. Because she wouldn't have something to do with her own father's death, though. And why would she leave such a cryptic... Like, I don't think she would care about it. Are you trying to set her up? Can I just say, yeah, super sus. I think this is a smoke screen. I think this is a red herring. I think Regina's a little messed up in the head, but I don't think she knew anything about a murder. I don't think she killed her father. I mean, the cloak flying, obviously this guy has trained birds. I think the birds were literally the cloak. Guys, he saw Max floating outside his window. It was literally the birds with the cloak flying back to his window. And when they came through the window, it knocked the hat off of the cloak and it fell down to the ground floor. And obviously Acro's in a wheelchair, so he couldn't go down and get the hat. So the hat was down there. So like clearly Acro was in charge of the whole cloak flying thing. Clearly the trained frickin' birds, one for each shoulder, was the one flying around with the cloak. I don't know how this connects to Regina. I think that's a smoke screen. I think he's trying to set her up. Oh, Regina's so cruel. She's got no soul in her, so maybe she's a psycho murderer. I don't know what you're trying to say, Acro, but you're still currently, right now, too nice. I think you got demons. All right, anyway, what about this bust? Cooking time. It's cooking time! Maximilian Galactica, right? You'll have to forgive me, but I try not to think about him. Acro won't even look at it. Looks like something is really weighing on him. Now, those birds are pretty light. He's fine. What about the Grand Prix photo? Nope, same thing. Same dialogue. Got it. What about this Pepper? You're a big fan of Pepper? What do you think of this? I'm sorry, but okay, so he's not good. The pepper is, I really have no clue about the pepper. I have no idea what do birds like pepper? Is that a thing? Could that have been used to train the birds or something? Do tigers like pepper? What is pepper good for? Is that an animal thing? Do you know anything about this box? No. Do you know anything about an autopsy report? I doubt it. Not surprised there. Okay. What do you know about money? You gotta know about money. Heh, money is a great friend to me. That pile of treasure over there is his collection, huh? It is indeed. Money will bring anything back with him. Aw, that's so cute. Yeah, I'm not great with the ladies. That's not what we asked you, but where are you going with this? But I seem to be pretty popular with the animals. The ladies love a man who's good with animals. I don't know what your problem is. Is it because you're also a serial killer? Like, what's your deal? What about the circus map? Nothing on the circus map? Okay. Do you like bottles? No? Okay. Do you... He's gonna just say Maximilian. Yeah, Galactica, right? Yeah. Anything Max related, he doesn't want to talk about. It's a different dialogue, though. It's a different from just, oh, I don't get out much. So, yeah, that's got to be meaningful in some way. Yeah, he's just avoiding talking about Max altogether. Fine, fair enough. How about the hat? Yeah. I need to unlock his psyche locks, and maybe literally all of this will change, but... Acro, please take a look at this photo for us. Every time I do, I just laugh. I just can't help it. No problem. Ah, this is how it ended for him. Such a shame. Seems awfully calm. His eyes have a look of sorrow and profound pain. Do they? What's up with the headband? If my legs weren't like this, I would have been able to prevent this from happening. That's an absolute certainty. Why? You didn't wake up until you saw a man floating outside your window. What do you mean? If your legs could work, how would you have prevented this? You were asleep. Allegedly. Supposedly. Acro. I don't believe you. You're full of crap. Take that and rewind it back. Get those birds out of here. They're whack. Let's see if we've got everything we need. About the wheelchair. I have to ask you, how were you injured? I'm sorry, I thought we talked about this. It was an accident that happened during practice. An accident during practice? Yes. Unfortunately, acrobats are prone to all sorts of injuries. He's lying. If that were the real cause, he'd have no reason to keep it secret. Acro, are you really telling me that a practice accident was the cause of your injury? I don't even have full health. Do I have anything to dispute that? We might actually need to go talk to Regina first, actually. now that we've talked to Acro, because Acro said we need to take the note to Regina herself. Actually, we might need to do that first. Because we don't actually have, the only thing with the 6 months, which is where the injury took place, was this note. Alright, I'll be back for you. But just know that you're on my shedang list. I should investigate and gather some more clues. We'll be back. We'll be back. You're teasing me with your mysteries. But frickin' Regina's gotta be in the circus, right? Do I have anything to present you, actually? Yes. What can you tell me about Acro? Would you mind taking a look at this? You suck, Ben. You just actually suck. Of course. December 29, Berry, big circus, big top. Grrr, it's the tiger. It's Tony the tiger. I've got a bad feeling about this. Grrr, ah! Ah, Nick! Wonderful. Today's special must be Filet-O Phoenix.
Stay, heal! Oh, Maya, Nick, it's you guys! I'm sorry, I guess I made a mistake.
What do you mean you made a mistake? You didn't sick him on us, did you? A mistake?
Yeah, a little one. I was thinking of teaching whatever primate was out there a lesson.
Oh, so you got beef with money, huh?
But I was expecting more of a monkey than a human.
Yeah? Yeah, is that how it is? A monkey? Go on. Tell me about your father. It's a pity about what happened to the ringmaster.
Dad?
Everyone loved him, didn't they? He must have been quite a man.
Oh, he was! I loved my dad so much!
Uh-huh. Can I just say her headband, too, kind of reminds me of Acro's headband? I mean, they could just be circus props, though. That might not mean anything, but I'm just saying. They both have, like, weirdly circular headbandy thingies. I hate to say it, but she doesn't seem all that broken up about her father.
That's why I feel so lonely. Now that I won't be able to see him for a while.
For a while? Do you fully... You don't fully understand the situation. For a while?
Yeah! When Leon died, I talked with my dad, and he told me that when someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens.
Right.
Star? That means that my dad is looking down on me from the sky.
Yeah, that's something that you would tell, like, a 5-year-old. You should be beyond that at this point. You are sheltered. Or hiding something.
That's why I love the night so much. I can see everyone who's gone.
Leo, you got a lion named Leo, or a tiger named Leo, or whatever. Star in the sky. Like, do you think the constellation Leo is your lion? Oh my god. Russell, what have you done? When someone dies, they just become a star in the heavens. That's kind of sweet. But I bet you there's no way that Maya believes that. What do you mean there's no way I believe that? Oh, did I say that out loud?
Do you think that one day I'll be a star too?
Of course.
You really think so?
Yeah, you will, I think. Maybe a celebrity star, but I don't know about, like, an actual, like, stellar star.
I've got a feeling that everyone is doing great up there in the sky.
I wonder if everything's alright with Regina. No, she's not okay. The world is gonna come crashing down on her. I mean, like, it's sweet to believe that when we die, we become stars, but she's, like, in the delusional stage of believing that. Like, she doesn't even, like, maybe not. Maybe she's I am not prepared to handle this situation. I just feel like she needs a therapist. Tell me about Money the monkey. Just to go back and clear something up, why'd you want to teach Money a lesson?
Because he's a meanie.
So you'd sick your tiger on him?
He's got something that means a lot to me.
Oh? What might that be? Something that means a lot to you? It must be something shiny, right? Surely she didn't know about the ring.
Actually, it's a stage costume.
Okay.
It's got lots of spangles. It's really beautiful. You should see it.
We should?
When the costume gets hit by the spotlight, it dazzles. Hey, Mr. Attorney.
Huh?
If you saw that monkey, you'd get my costume back for me, wouldn't you? It's really important to me.
They're all an affirmative. I can't say no. How affirmative do we want to be? Oh, but of course. Oh, but of course. Leave it all up to us. Guess there's no turning down that request. There literally was no turning down that request. I don't know if any of those answers mattered.
Yay, you're really gonna do it?
It seems that way. Is that it? All right, well, we want to present some stuff to you. First things first, what do you think about Acro?
Ah, it's Acro. Is he in his room today?
Yes, he is. We just came back from a meeting with him.
I hope his legs get better soon. Acro is so incredible, especially on the trapeze.
The trapeze is that enormous swing hanging from the top of the tent, right?
Yep, that's it. I really want to see him up there again. Acro the acrobat.
That's strange. Acro doesn't seem to have very many nice things to say about Regina. But Regina seems to like Acro just fine. Yeah, but she also seems kind of airheaded. I don't know. Have we gone through everybody else already previously?
He's been a good friend to my dad for a really long time now.
Talking about Mo.
My dad always said, when it comes to who I can entrust the circus to, it's definitely Mo.
Yep, that clown is one lovable stooge. Don't you think so, Nick? No comment.
I might not be able to see my dad for a while, but I know I can wait until I see him again.
That's the spirit, even though he won't be coming home.
Don't do that, Maya. Please don't look at me that way.
I'm sorry. Regina's so cheerful, it kind of makes you wonder if all the lights are on. Especially when she says she won't be able to see her dad for a while. I know, it speaks delusion to me, but I guess, I mean, what's the right way? I mean, you know what, maybe this is the right way to look at it, you know? He's just a star in the sky, and she'll see him again maybe it is kind of nice. Maybe, you know, maybe I'm being overly pessimistic. Maybe she's got the right way of it, you know? Maybe.
All right, I look so cute in this picture. Don't you think I look cute? Don't you? Don't you?
You sure do. Good God. No objections here. She must be, I want to know what would be, I know they're all like drawn and they're like cartoon people. What would like a real life person have to look like where everybody is actually like hypnotized by her apparent cuteness? What is the one-to-one real life like replacement of that? Have you even met Francisca yet?
Cool, this lady's got a whip.
Oh, you would like her whip for the animal training or whatever?
She's an animal tamer, huh?
Sort of. What do you mean, sort of? Two women with whips? That's my cue to shut up and act like a... Oh, God. Actually, you know what? This sounds familiar. Wait a minute. We've definitely talked about this. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. I've had enough here. Go to the evidence. What do we want to show you? I want to show you... What have we not talked to you about before, though? That's the thing. Like, you've got something to say about money, surely.
He just loves to cause nothing but trouble, that cute little monkey.
But don't you think using a tiger to scare him is a bit much?
Huh? Why's that?
Do you really have to ask that? It's dangerous to use a tiger for that kind of thing.
It's He's not dangerous at all. Regent's just a little kitten.
See, this is the delusional part that I'm worried about. I've seen plenty of kittens, and that's no kitten. Do you know anything about the box or Pepper? What about this? What can you tell me? Not good at figuring out hard things. God, that's her nothing response. Do you know anything about Pepper?
Oh, that's Pepper, isn't it? From the cafeteria.
Ah, yeah, that would make sense. Huh? It's from the cafeteria?
It's not. I remember seeing it there.
So this was the cafeteria's Pepper.
You know, I'm not a big fan of Pepper.
What? Who doesn't like Pepper? You know about this Grand Prix photo?
There's no denying it. Max is cool. I want to try flying someday with Max.
She's already flown off into her own little world. Nick, I want to try flying too. Okay, I'll think about it. We'll get a ticket to Atlanta. You know anything about the bust?
There's no denying it. Max is cool.
Okay, so it's just cool. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm working my way to the murder. I was saving the murder note for last. I was doing the other stuff. That's a kitten? Are you behind again? Talking about the kitten comment? Maybe. Is my stream lagging behind or something? Maybe. It could be. I'd believe it, honestly. I'll think about it. Okay. Here's the note. Regina, have you ever seen this before?
I know what this is.
Really?
Well, it was in my pocket for a while.
It was in your pocket? This piece of paper was in your pocket?
I guess I noticed it was in there around breakfast time.
You noticed it was in your pocket around breakfast, but you didn't know how it got there? Breakfast time.
Yeah, I always take Acro his breakfast in the morning.
Interesting. So that's why Acro... That's how Acro, like, interacts with you. You take him his breakfast. He doesn't seem to be particularly grateful for that.
That's when I also take out the trash in his room.
Okay, well that seems very helpful.
Then I'd go to the cafeteria and eat my own breakfast.
You bring this man his breakfast before you even get to have your own breakfast?
He's a saint.
That's when you realize the piece of paper was in your pocket?
Yep, but since I'm not a murderer, I just figured it belonged in someone else's pocket.
You think Acro put it there? And then what?
I wondered if the person who lost it was in trouble, so...
You didn't put it on the bulletin board in the cafeteria, did you?
I did! I stuck it up there! How'd you know?
Wait. So that might mean, actually, if Acro made the note and stuck it in Regina's pocket while she was in her room, then the note might have been for Regina. So who did Regina murder? Because she's just airheaded enough. Maybe she didn't know she murdered something. Wait, how did Leon die? How did Leon the lion die again? I don't remember. Did you murder your own animal on accident? So it was Regina who put it up there. I've got ideas and theories, but none of them are good yet. Like, they're not done yet. I need more. When did this happen?
The morning of the murder, I think.
That explains a lot. Does it explain a does it explain a lot? It's definitely interesting. It's definitely a good piece of information.
I wonder who wrote this.
Note updating the court record. Yes, who wrote this? Found in Regina's pocket on the morning of the crime. I don't have a reason to believe she's lying right now. That's the thing. Whereas we know Acro's hiding stuff from us. You know what I'm saying? Do you have any other words about Ben for us?
Ah, that guy. His name is Ben, right?
How would you not know? Oh yeah, because I do remember this. She knows, she likes Trillo. She doesn't care about Ben. Right. I do remember this. Didn't really catch my eye. He's friends with Trillo. Right, I do remember that. So we've definitely gone over that. Okay, do you have anything more to talk about? No? Some of these things don't have their check marks. Is that just because Regina's here? Look, that's where Max comes out during the show. I've got to admit, that was a pretty cool effect.
We're planning for me to start coming out of the lion during the show.
Oh, I do think we've talked about this though. That's great, Regina.
Yeah, I will ride on Regent's back and jump out at the lion's mouth.
Think Mo might be back from lunch? He might be. I don't want to talk to Mo though. I want to go back and talk to Acro. But like I don't have a way of breaking his locks yet. I'm gonna try it too. I'll ride on Nick's back and jump out of the lion's mouth. Sometimes I wonder about this girl. Indeed. I don't think we need to examine anything. We could go check Mo's room. Is he back in the cafeteria or back in his own room? The cafeteria, perhaps. I mean, we do have the pepper that came from the cafeteria, so I don't know how. Oh, look, this kind of looks like it. I mean, this looks more like a seasoning container thingy, as opposed to, I think the one that we have very much looks more like just like a vial. December 29, Big Top Cafeteria. Something smells fantastic. Is Mo cooking? Who's cooking? So we know it can't be Mo. Wait, I know what it is. It's burgers. Wait, it smells good, so we know it can't be Mo. Okay. No, it is Mo. Maybe? Question mark? I don't know.
Hello! Welcome to the Bistro du Cirque, aka the cafeteria.
Dude, we've already been here. Mo, we've already been here, bro. It smells so good in here. And those burgers look great. She's drooling like she's some sort of... I'm drooling. I need to eat something. Dude, y'all have made me hungry. Like she's some sort of crazed burger monster.
My burgers are the best. Juicy meat, toasted buns, special sauce. They are absolutely irresistible to anybody with a hankering for a burger. One bite will send you into hamburger heaven.
I bet. I can tell by the smell. Whoa, I'm getting hungry too. Those burgers must have some kind of special power. Guys, I'm about to just leave the stream and go look up, see if McDonald's is open at midnight. Who's open at midnight? What day is it? It's Tuesday? Nobody's open at midnight. Taco Bell. Taco Bell might be the only place open at midnight right now. All right, what's your situation? Berry Big Circus. Now that the ringmaster is gone, what are you going to do?
Well, that's all I've thought about the past 2 days. Everyone loved Russell.
You've heard Acro's story, haven't you? Like how he was adopted when he was younger?
He's calmed down a bit now, but he was livid when he heard about the murder.
Really? Okay.
Acro was so upset that he said he couldn't go on.
He was that upset?
Yes, he was. Anyways, I gave it some thought. Maybe I should give up on trying to be a half-baked clown. I've been thinking of trying on the ringmaster's shoes.
Yeah, I wondered about that. What? Really?
Max would still be an issue, though.
Max?
He may be a bit mean and hard to work with, but it's hard to argue his importance. He's probably the reason the circus is still around. A lot of what he says is right.
Mo?
All that's left is to see if everyone can get over the tragedy. You know.
The tragedy? You know? What is he talking about? I assume the murder is or are we going to talk about whatever was 6 months ago? Get over it with Bennett Foddy? Get over what tragedy, Mo? Which one are you talking about?
Huh? Don't worry about it. It's nothing at all.
It must be the 6 months ago thing. Go on. You must mean the tragic death of the ringmaster, right? Something tells me it's not what he means.
Yes, that's it. You're right, girlie.
I think you're lying to me.
Dang, 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 correctamundo.
Doesn't he mean ding? Ding? Like Kenderling ding? I don't know, that's a stretch. Mo, I mean no disrespect here, but are you lying to us?
Yeah, no, not at all. What makes it like that?
The way you said, if everyone can get over the tragedy, seemed a bit strange. It sounded like you were talking about something from a long time ago. It didn't sound like that to me, but that could be a me problem.
Eek.
Mo, I'm right, aren't I? Oh, he's got the psyche locks now! And 2 of them. So now we're getting closer to the truth.
It was about 6 months ago. It was just a little accident.
Give me a break. Us old men have accidents.
I wear big pants for a reason.
Is that a diaper joke, Mo? What's a diaper brand for adults? I swear I know one. I know one. I've heard of one. I don't wear them. I want to say it's something silly like Prepared or something. There is a... That'll come back to me. 6 months ago, All right, he's all locked up over it. Can I squeeze that out of you now? Let's try it. Let's see where this goes. Let's see what we can do here. Do I need to gather more evidence? But I'm running out of places to go, but there might be more I can find. Get over it. Mo, please tell us what happened 6 months ago. What in the world went on at this circus?
Okay, there's no need to look so scary when you ask me. Hey, look over there, some juicy burgers. Let's go eat instead.
Unfortunately, I'm more of a grilled chicken sandwich guy myself. Actually, that would be fantastic as well. Actually, I've kind of got an idea of what happened back then. Mo, you said something about an accident. This wouldn't happen to be the cause of that accident, would it? What? Did it involve Pepper? It did, didn't it? It was an accident. Someone sneezed on Pepper or something, and that's how Acro got in a wheel. I don't know what happened, but it is the Pepper, is it? I bet the Pepper, because that's why the Pepper would have been in the box, right? Meet me in the plaza at 10, and then Russell would have opened the box and seen the Pepper, and the Pepper would have been like the cause of the accident or something, right? I bet it is. It doesn't make a lot of sense on the surface, but I bet it was. Because why else would someone put Pepper in a box? Why else would someone, it's such a strange thing to do. But if someone was trying to make someone feel guilty about an accident or a murder or whatever, it would be something that someone would do. That's crazy. I don't have full health, so I'm trying to be a little careful, but I kind of think so. You can't do this yet? Can I not? Is it not the Pepper? The Pepper is a stretch. I'll grant you that. The Pepper is like a crazy stretch. But it's got to be related somehow. Oh, we got to go do the costume? We could go look for the costume. Okay. If that's the case, if we gotta go do the costume and go talk to Regina more, I'm afraid you overcooked your meal. Darn it! I do like my food a little extra done sometimes. I like a good crunch. If that's what I gotta do, I've got 2 people that I need to psyche lock. We've got a costume to go find, and it's late. It is late, friends. It is getting late in the tooth. And it's gonna take me another hour to go through these guys, to go get the costume, go through the Psyche Locks, to yip yap. Guys, I'm gonna have to pick this up again tomorrow. I'm gonna have to. It's already, okay. It's already, I was gonna stop at 10. I was gonna end the stream at 10. It is 11:30. So you guys got extra content out of me today, which is not a bad thing. I'm just saying you should all hit that like button as a thank you for going extra late today, MagicManMo. If you haven't hit it already. If you've already hit it, then you already know. But we'll be back again tomorrow. I'm making sure I like double save. I'm making sure I save the game. I wanted to go until we hit like a to be continued moment. And I know we're getting close. We gotta go get that costume, gotta do whatever that involves, probably talk to Regina some more. Then we gotta Psyche Lock the clown, Psyche Lock Acro, and that's probably it. Then it would probably be like, to be continued. Like, that would probably be it. But that still sounds like a lot of work. The chapter, I mean, the segments, like the little chapters in this episode or whatever, they're long. These are long chapters. They have a lot to do. Hoping the next HoloQuest is soon. Didn't they just release a trailer or an announcement or something about that today, I think? Regardless, that's where I'll stop today. I'll be back with this again tomorrow. Schedule for the rest of the streams this week are available on the community tab. I'm gonna head out. I'm hungry now. I'm gonna go make a sandwich, but it's probably gonna be PB&J. I don't have a burger. So I'm gonna go be super jealous right now is what I'm gonna go do. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please do all your things. Good night, everybody. Shark night, and until next time. Bye.